Right. Welcome back here on Tuesday, because we're so excited. We wanted to play earlier, as we are delving deep into the forest of the Borderlands once again, where nothing could possibly go wrong. Sorry, it was a short amount of time since you played last. So it should be a nice, easy recap. You made your way from the river sanctuary, the river haven, sorry, down towards the Willow Glade, killing some ankhegs along the way and saving some children. Tried to sell them a few times, didn't work. Just stuck with saving the children.
Tried to make them slaves.
Tried to make them slaves, tried to make them dig, tried to sell them.
Stupid children.
Yeah, stupid children. But I feel like they really, just got to you a little bit, which was nice. But yeah, you managed to get them safely to the Willow Glade, where you were confronted by the Thornwind Sentinels, a band of mercenaries that kind of protect the families of the Borderlands, the 3 families of the Borderlands, the Thorns being one of them, and they have their own force. One of those members of the Thornwind Sentinels was Mira, who is someone from Arta's past, a fellow or former wanderer of Callan's. And as part of that as well, you found out that Callan himself had gone missing. The children had made you aware that their leader had disappeared and been taken by the Red Caps. And they were hiding out when they were caught by the Ankhegs. Mira said that she would find some information out to essentially look into where Callan may be and what might be happening with that, and get all the information she could from the children themselves, as well as recounting a few stories into the evening over some bows about Arta and their past, and a little bit about Callan, before you all made your way to bed. You were introduced to Thistle Bramblefoot. That's definitely his name. I just need my notes in case it isn't. Who was your guide? He was going to be your guide. He was the botanist and kind of gatherer of the Thornwind Sentiment, an alchemist in himself, and had been grounded whilst everything was going on with the Border Forest. And you shared your stories and your tales of what had been going on and your knowledge. Mira kind of joined you two up and said that he would be the man to help you with your mission to find the diamond mushrooms. The diamond mushrooms that are being looked after by, or being cultivated by, the Myconids somewhere within the Border Forest. So you went to sleep. Nice night's sleep. Those that took the Alps with their shorter rest managed to really see the change in the night as the swamp comes alive, really, at night time, with the different amphibious frogs and mosses and algae that have this bioluminescence that light up during the calmness of the evening, as well as for Von Van get a nice look at the stars, which he bloody loves the stars, this druid. And you are going to be woken up for the next day. It is bright and early. Those that you went to bed not too late. There's there's not a lot of artificial light within the Willow Glade. There's a few like oil lamps and a lot of candles, but as stuff goes out at night time, they kind of rely on the bioluminescence of the plants to give them a bit more of like a night vision. A lot of creatures across Ashling have dark vision anyway, so seeing and getting around at night isn't too much of a problem, but there isn't that much to do at night, so there's not too many people wandering around. So you would have got a nice, peaceful night's rest. Not a lot of sounds, a few nature sounds. So those of you that are more city boys and girls would have heard a rumble that is different to the city than the nature, but it's quite calming for those that enjoy that. As you awake bright and early the next day. Up to you if there's anything you guys want to do with within yourselves as you're waking up. I don't know if there's anything you guys want to pick up before you hear the tinkering and whistling of a small, excited halfling on his way towards your hut. So I'll throw to you quickly. Is there anything that you guys wanted to clear up between yourselves this morning?
I just want to say Arta had a even better than normal, and he usually has a very good sleep anyway, but he had a better than normal sleep, just maybe due to the fact he felt safe or something.
Aww.
But he's not going to reveal that to the rest of the group.
Yeah, that's what you didn't see.
Doing some character development, all right?
All right, I'm working on it. Don't judge
Fucking
me.
character development.
Fucking. Don't talk to me about my character development, all right? Lovely. Anyone else? No?
No, I don't think so.
Perfect.
Zaga wonders if anyone here has a scroll of fireball that he can have.
Zaga wonders that wherever he goes. And he will wonder it forever. Till I might secretly drop one. I might have one just combust. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? But no, you haven't actually, on a serious note, you haven't encountered really into what is at the Willow Glade. That is, from what you were told from L'Ariel and from stories that you would have picked up, that a lot of the borderland families, their settlements aren't just settlements for the sake of somewhere to live. They are like functional settlements where they live and where they work. So the Willow Glade is this kind of alchemical haven, this place where nature meets natural magic, somewhere that the druids would be interested in what goes on if the druids weren't so into themselves, I suppose, as much. Yeah, lots of plants are used, lots of elixirs are created, lots of potions are made from nature around these parts. So there's a few
Potions, you say?
Potentially
Very
potions.
good.
Yeah.
I don't think Faywin has the gold to buy any potions.
So yeah, that's what it goes.
Zaga does though.
Oh yeah, left that out.
Can I
there.
ask? Sorry, can I
Mhm.
ask? Is where we're staying? Are there any like books knocking about, or
No, you're in like a communal dorm room, like a hostel type thing, where as you look
is it
around, you
grubby,
can
or is
see.
it quite clean?
No, it's quite clean, but it's very quite clean, but again, very. I think I described it as like a very hippie-esque, very natural. So clean to the
It
standard that a
stinks.
swamp place could be clean. Yeah, it stinks, but it doesn't stink bad. Like around the swamp has an aroma to it, definitely, but it isn't like a misused, like you're gonna find a trolley in the bloody pond sort of stank. It's like just the natural smell, and because of all the different things that are grown and used, there's a lot of fresh smell of different like almost like spices and smells on there. It'd be in Yankee Candle heaven.
Oh, dream.
Hmm.
So, do they have any? When they're making all these elixirs and stuff that I can't afford because Saga,
Mhm.
will there be like market stores for that stuff, or is it just they're doing it for themselves rather than trading any of that sort of stuff?
You can certainly ask.
May I ask?
Yeah. When your boy comes in.
Thank you.
Yeah, from what you have seen and known, I don't think anyone would have really passed through enough detail. It doesn't look like it's not like a settlement which has like a high street and defined things, but you know that they are here to work, and they explain that they're here to go and gather and grow, and they must have a way of like trading and making some form of money to survive. Cool. Let me just quickly unbreak the thing I just broke.
So wait, who's going to wake us up? Is it Fizzle Bumblefuck?
Thistle Bramblefoot. You fuck. Yeah. As you guys awake at different times. Some of you have been awake already. You hear the loud whistling and the heavy footsteps of a. It almost feels like a heavy foot skip from Thistle as he gives you a little and then pushes into the door. It's like, good morning all. I hope you had a wonderful night's sleep. Are you ready for an adventure? I mean, it's a bit pirate, actually.
To be sure.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Fizzle Bumblefuck. It's too early.
It's never too early to get out into the forest. Get up, you lazy fuck.
Blimey.
Fucking Fizzle Bumblefuck.
I haven't been out. I'm sorry, lady. I haven't been out in the forest for 2 weeks now. At least 2 weeks, maybe longer. I don't know. And this is quite the adventure for me. And if you haven't been out in the forest, I tell you, there's some sights out there for us to see.
Is there a reason that you haven't been out for 2 weeks? Is there some sort of danger that we should be aware of before we go?
Yeah, I mean, you guys brought in told us about the danger as well, didn't you? The Fawnwinds, the old Sentinels, they told me I can't go anywhere. It's too dangerous. They had to come and get me. Occasionally, I get myself in a little bit of trouble. I have to hide it out. I went missing for a day or two. Nothing too bad, but yes, It's been deemed too dangerous to go out alone, and they wouldn't give me a chaperone because apparently my needs weren't enough. So this is the first time that it's been deemed necessary for me to leave.
What were your needs? Why do you need to go in the forest?
Will I? And he gives like a little curtsy almost. I'm the chief botanist and gatherer for this here settlement, which means I go and pick the plants.
So you want to go out into danger to pick flowers?
Flowers, roots. We collect a little bit of the moss sometimes. There's a whole wealth out there. I tell you, I prefer it out there than I do in here.
Do you have a question, Thistle?
Ask away.
You know how you said you went missing?
Well,
You got lost.
Well, they just... No, it wasn't lost. I knew exactly where it was. But I had to hide out. There was, I don't know, some sort of beast. And I'm not one for the fighting. I'm one for the hiding. So I just hid out a couple of roots for a day or two. I had a lovely night's sleep under a root. But when I came back, everyone was up in arms. Apparently, forest has been all over the place. Things attacking everybody. And it's too dangerous, so you can't go out on your own. And here we are.
Hey, Fizzle. Do you have any, or do you guys make any, like, potions or anything that would react like a fireball if I throw them?
Not a fireball like you throw them, but we might have
Or
something.
anything that explodes?
Explode. We do all sorts of potions, lotions, and elixirs if you want. If you're interested in buying, you want some stuff to take out with us. I mean, it's going to be dangerous, but I thought those swords and stuff would be enough for you.
Well,
I mean,
I don't know about buying.
I don't think we should be taking fire and explosions into the forest.
We do have and he saddles out to you a little. He's like, I do have a wonderful little potion. There's definitely have a bit of fire to it. It's not a ball, but you like it. Very dragon-esque.
How does it work?
Well, you drink it and you breathe fire.
Oh my god, like a dragon!
Like a dragon. He seems smiling. He's like,
I need it.
well, we can sell you the potions and elixir. I'm sure we can do your deal if you want some more for going out there. I'm sure you'll be fine with what you've got, but you know, any potion or elixir, I'm sure we've got something very similar to sell you.
I'm not sure about this selling thing. You know, we're all in this together.
Indeed, we are all in this together, and I haven't been out for 2 weeks. I haven't made any real money, so I'll be selling my stock as much as possible. You understand how trade works. I can do a trade if you've got a trade.
Let's see. I don't know what I got, but let's find out more about these potions. Does anybody else need potions? Looking at Faywin.
I wish I could fly. Do you have any health potions by any chance?
We have. We've got a couple. They're not your typical health potions. They're
What kind of health potions are they then?
well, I
mystery
mean,
man?
they definitely help you out, but they don't taste the same. They're a swamp mix. So yeah, some of the more seasoned travelers don't really like. They've got a tang.
Like a sort of earthy flavor.
It's okay. I haven't seen Faywin brush her teeth in like a week, so, you know, her breath's bad enough already.
Well,
I kick Dagger. Can I roll a strength check?
You can roll an unarmed.
Do I knock him out?
Unarmed strike if you want. You can. You won't be able to knock him out, but you can definitely unarmed strike him if you like.
Thank you. Yes, please.
You should have it on your attacks right at the bottom.
It's only a 5 to hit.
A 5 misses.
You try.
I'd like
He's
to
very small.
swing above his head, but forgetting how small he is.
Yeah.
Can I spit at him? Is that an unarmed attack? Or...
You can just spit for free if you'd like.
Sorry, I meant Weaver, not Zaga. Sorry.
Oh, Weaver. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know how we'll get it to him, but yeah.
No, I'm not going to spit at
okay.
Zaga. That's not very nice for Faywin.
But no, we do. Well, we can get you a potion of fire breath. That's one we can do. We can get you some healing if you'd like. Yeah, we've got a few of those still left over. The marshy waters. So we can do a couple. I mean, is there anything else anybody's particularly interested in within budget? Like I say, I've got stock to sell. I also don't know where my accent's gone.
Do you have anything that I can coat arrows with?
Poisons aren't really my thing. I'm more of a positive elixir kind of guy than a negative, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. No problem.
I'm sure we can look at something if you'd like, but no potions. I've dealt with the poison potions and bits before, and I tend to be a little bit clumsy. But we can definitely look at some healing potions. We can look at a potion. Anyone else got anything that springs to mind? We can speed you up, slow you down, make you big, make you small. I mean, I've even got one. I can help you breathe underwater. Wiggles his eyebrows at you. They're quite bushy eyebrows, halfling ones.
Will we be going underwater, do you think?
I don't know. I'm just getting excited. Like I've said, I've not been outside and barely see any customers, and you guys seem like you want to buy some potions.
Oh, we could be like mermaids.
I just want to breathe fire like a dragon.
That we can do for you.
Have you got anything that'll make you act faster, you know?
Ooh, we have, but it's I've only got one, and it's very expensive. Not easy
How
to come
expensive
by.
are we talking?
Well, he kind of like gives you a look up and down, like maybe you can't afford it. It's going to be between 1,000 and 2,000 gold.
No, fuck that shit.
That's what I thought. I mean, I didn't want to judge you, but yeah, that one's we saved that one for the big boys. We have one of those. Okay, so some healing, some dragon fire.
What are we looking at for the dragon breath?
Well, I mean, it sounds like you wanted whatever the price. That's what I'm looking at.
I need to hear what the price is.
If you're going to go all in for... Oh, I'm just trying to look at what else we might be able to do for you. A couple of healing potions and a fire breath we can do for 300 gold.
Well, I don't give a shit about the healing.
Well, the healing, it's 200 gold for the fire breath.
200?
But if you're not buying the healing, it's going to have to go up.
No. 200's way too much for fire breath.
I mean, can you breathe fire right now, dragon?
I know plenty of dragons that can. They didn't pay 200 gold.
No, they were born with it. And you, my friend, are not a dragon. So, if you want to breathe fire, you've got to take the potion.
What about if I trade you some magic beans?
How many magic beans did you have?
I only took one out of the bag, and
Isn't
I
it a
tried
bag
to
of
get
100 or
Arthur to
something?
eat
It
it.
definitely wasn't 100.
Whatever was in there -1 that I gave to Arthur, hoping that he would eat it and it would explode inside.
Did we put it in your...
I just put magic beans bag.
I thought...
My
I've still got my
inventory.
magic beans.
Your one magic bean.
You had a bean.
Hold on, let me look.
Imagine that magic bean turns into a scroll of fireball.
I would imagine that
Oh,
this
hippogriff.
bumblefuck knows what these magic beans are, or is more likely to than anyone else.
Oh, I don't have
Well... Oh, did I not actually put the thing in? I'm going to have to go back and look at exactly how many... You didn't have a lot. You had a couple. It's like...
I thought
you
it was
said
like
magic beans, didn't you?
15, 20 or something, but
Yeah. I think it was... I think I had in my head 12, but even that sounded like a lot.
That does sound quite. I was thinking 12 as well.
well, let's say it was 12 then.
I'll find
And
out.
I've taken one out and tried to get Arthur to eat it, so 11.
Magic beans?
Well, I've got these beans, and I pull out the bag and show him the beans.
He's like, Looks at you. He's like, can I have a look at a bean?
Yeah, inspect the beans all you want.
Takes him out and has a look at the beans. It's going to take him a while to look at them. So, what do these beans do?
Well, you tell me, you're the expert on plants and shit.
Yeah, but I can't just look at a bean and decide exactly what it does.
Try
Well,
one.
I heard that they may be a little bit explosive.
Exploding beans. Now we are talking. How many of these beans you willing to trade for a couple of potions?
How are you valuing the beans?
Well, how many? You've got a bag of beans, and I've got 3 potions. That seems
I
like
got a bag of 11 beans.
11 beans.
I look down at Zaga and then back at this little hut. Don't worry about the the healing potion. I feel that our dear friend Zaga here is very focused on getting what he wants.
Well, if
And then I
these
pull
beans-
the weasel out of my pocket.
I look at the weasel. I wonder, and Zaga wonders to himself if the weasel would eat one of the magic beans.
Your magic bean you in a minute.
The fucking magic beans. Well, no, let's... If these beans are truly magical, I will do you 3 potions for a bag of magic beans. You've intrigued me.
I feel like I'm being ripped off a little bit here.
I mean, at the moment, we're trading purely on the fact that you're telling me these magical, and I can see that there may be something to that, but not exactly sure. It could be absolutely nothing.
I will trade you 9 of the 11 magic beans for the 3 potions. I want to keep 2.
You want to keep 2 of the beans. Roll a persuasion check.
15.
15. Oh, yeah, you've got a 3. Yeah, you've piqued his interest. 9 beans, 3 potions. I think you've got yourself a deal there, my friend.
Let's do it.
Cool. He leans in to shake hands. He's like, right, I'll go get Yem's potions, and then we're ready to go, yes? Hop up, we need to get out into the forest. Things to
Sorry,
see.
can I ask one more thing, Mr. Half,
You can indeed.
as I'm holding Hector in my hand?
Mhm.
Have you got anything that my weasel could have
Food.
that will make him a little bit more magical than just being my best friend?
I don't...
Like, have you got like an elixir where he can just speak to me all the time, for example, so I don't have to, I don't know, speak with animals?
No, I can sell you a potion. that
Magic
can help
bean?
you speak.
You did say something, Fizzle, about making things larger, right?
We can, but looking at the...
No, those are
Not
the
to
blue
be-
beans I got.
Not to be rude, but your budget might hold you back there.
Ah, okay. I was just thinking, big weasel.
I mean, that... Do you know what? I think the Dragon Boy's onto something. A big weasel maybe would make him a little bit more useful, but no. I've got a potion that could help you speak to him if you'd like, but...
Faywin is incredibly offended that you have implied, Halfling, that Hector is not useful in his current state.
I mean, you implied he was not useful,
Mm.
and he just didn't correct you, I think was the way to go.
Under Faywin's breath, this is the last thing I promise.
Mhm.
Under Faywin's breath, she'd like to mutter that she's happy that Zaga has given away his magic beans, considering that normally magic beans lead to giants up beanstalk. Kind
Still-
regards,
Still
the
got
end.
2 magic beans.
I hope
You've
that
got
they
2 magic
explode in your
beans.
mouth.
Nice. Can't wait for you to come back. He's accidentally planted all the beans. No! Nice. Cool. So
What have I bought? I bought a
you
potion of
have,
fire.
yep, I can sort it out. You've bought a potion of fucking fire breath, and there are 2 healing potions. So you can decide
He's
who
gonna
gets
hand-
He's
what.
going to sell to Faywin for 100 gold each.
I hand the healing potions to Faywin.
Yeah, so whoever wants to add 2 just normal healing potions to their inventory can do
I
so.
found the potion of fire breath.
Potion of fire breath, if that's what you've got.
Does he have to roll for the fire breath? And if he gets a nat 1, he explodes himself.
It's a dex saving throw for
Yeah.
the target.
You just like drink it and then you essentially just barf fire.
I've got- I get 3
It's big.
fire breaths, or it lasts an hour.
It's pretty big.
Oh god.
I'm so glad I've just I overnight learnt how to do create water.
Gonna need.
Burns a diamond mushroom.
Oh my
When you're like, don't worry about healing potions, I'm like, no, please take the healing potions. You've just given a kobold fire. You might need them. Cool. So you have 2 beans.
I do. I have no idea what they are, but I have 2 of them.
I think I didn't add them because you can. If I add them, you can read through the chance piece. So I know what you've got now. But yeah, just mark down you've got 2, so we know that your character.
Yeah, I've updated it in my image.
I think it might be wise if we stand behind Zaga.
Well, yeah, don't let him fire up your ass. Cool. So he totters off and comes back quick as like with these 2 potions. So the healing potions are almost very similar to the healing potion bottles that you had before. But instead of that red kind of thick liquid that runs within them. There is a few, you can see there's still a few like roots and leaves inside, and then this brown green murky water that fills up a lot more. Where a potion of healing would like half fill the bowl, this almost fills to the top, and it's still got the roots inside, like bashed in as he hands them over. You're a little skeptical, but yeah, spending time with them, you don't feel like he's doing you over here. It's just a different looking healing potion. And then yeah, Zaga, yours is like this little vial, sorry, which doesn't look like a light. For what you paid, you're like, what of just like almost like bioluminescent red. Almost looks like lava bubbling inside this thing. Isn't when you tip it, you can see it's just water. But yeah, like got the brightness of a lava lamp, but all the way through in this thin vial.
I take it in my hand and just study it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay then. So everybody good to go?
Yes.
We've got some myconids to try and find. So he packs up. He's as you come out and leave the hut, he has his little. We're going on an adventure backpack, big leather strap one that he just throws on, and it's got. You can see actually it's well packed. Nothing's hanging down loose. Everything is within a holder. Everything is within like a leather strap. So as he walks, he doesn't make any sound. Like his backpack isn't a jingling thing. Like you can see that this is a backpack that has been set to have everything he needs, but also not give him away and also let him move as quick as possible. It's pretty impressive. As you head off into the border forest, we will be Thistle, sorry, as he's walking out, he's like, so today's plan, we are going to go and try and find. Now, the last I seen those myconid, they were in the ruins. So we're going to make our way toward the ruins. The forest is an interesting beast. There's no trodden path, so we will take the routes that best serve us. I can lead the way, but if anyone wants to help me on this journey to get us there as quick as possible, I won't say no to any help. If not, I'll lead the way and we'll go from there. And does anyone...
We've been in this forest before, just not this part.
Well, you know exactly what it's like then.
So, hey, when you're good with directions and shit.
Thank you, Zaga.
It is the forest you are going into. You are heading towards where Thistle thinks he remembers the myconid staying, a set of ruins that they had made their home, but there's no guarantee they'll be there. So we will be rolling in. So the travel could take anywhere, could take any time, depending on how well your skill checks go. We will be taking only 3 skill checks. It's up to you whether you take one of Thistle's and you and 2 other people chime in with something else, or you 3 want to take, or 3 of you want to take the lead on rolling something to give you the straight path. Although actually, saying that you'll pass already with Feywin's ranger ability, can't you not get lost in forest?
Yep, so it doesn't slow our travel, we can't become lost, except by magical means. If we're engaged in another activity while travelling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, we remain alert to danger, so no sneaking up on us.
Nice. Okay, cool. So that would be a pass already. So yeah, 2 of you want to roll. You can roll again. But yeah, if 2 of you want to roll a something you're proficient in, and that is going to help with your journey. I'll let you decide who does what.
I trust this also. I'm just going to trust his judgment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything particularly useful, I don't think.
I might be with Thistle.
Yeah. Sweet.
Fizzle sold me a potion that's going to make me breathe fire like a dragon, so I trust him. And he took the magic beans that I'm pretty sure are worthless, even though they're probably not.
Well, we never know. Next week, when we one-shot Jack and the Giant Beanstalk. you just want people to eat him constantly. Nice. So, he leads the way. What is your marching order? Oh, where's my... Hang on, I've lost my mini for a small halfling.
We got 3 right, so does someone else want to do one more?
Oh, you mean the chicks?
Yeah, he said 3, so we got Thistle and mine's an auto pass.
Yeah, so one other person needs to roll.
So I think either you or Hay would probably have the best.
Hayward, is there anything? Oh, Von Van, is there anything that you want to check? I've got nature or survival that I can. roll.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Even nature or survival. I feel like survival, while it is my better stat, it's not as relevant for this because it's more like kind of tracking things and stuff like that. And we're not going to find tracks of the mycones if they've been in the ruins for the whole time.
Fair one doing nature then.
Do we know what thistles will be? Is his a specific skill check?
I'm back.
Herb, is thistles roll a specific skill check? So like, will
No.
his be survival? For
No,
example,
no.
or-
He'll pick.
Okay,
He'll
cool.
just roll, and you guys pick your most efficient ones rather than confusing. them.
So I can do a nature check
Yep.
as the third one. So to recall about any of the plants or animals that we're crossing,
hmm
and if there's any sign of things like weather changing that could cause issues.
Nice.
That is a 24.
Woo! Who did the other one?
I know everything.
Thistle.
Auto from
Oh yeah,
Fairwind.
the auto. Yeah. Cool.
So,
Yeah, so you guys are fine.
Fairwind roll.
So you start picking your way. So sorry. So what was your marching order as you were into the? So Thistle's leading.
I'm going to be behind Zaga wherever he is.
I figured Zaga was probably in the middle somewhere.
Anyone want to follow behind? Or go at
I'll
the back?
follow
is the big
behind
one.
Thistle.
And who wants to go at the back?
I can go at the back.
I'll go just in zone.
Yep. Cool.
Does Corin want to go? Corin in the middle as well?
Comes in the middle as well.
Yeah, middle behind Zaga, yeah.
Yeah, like you got a little halfling, elf, and then small people, and big people at the back. Nice. So you head off, and it's nice and early. You you don't have clocks, so you gauge from the time that it's just a little after sunset. So probably around between the 7 and 9 in the morning at this time. Nice. It's not too cold within the forest actually. As you head off and get deeper into, you can see there was a bit of mist over some of the ponds and swamps. But as you start on your first hour of the check, the swamps disappear off. They become less frequent that you're seeing open bodies of water as you start to get into the depth of the forest. The mist disappears. Still a slight chill in the air, but you you get the fresh smells of the wood and some of the growing trees within the actual border forest area itself. And you clatter on. He stays very quiet as you're walking through, and he kind of turns back to you guys and goes, are we happy with the pace? Everybody happy to go stealthily? Kind of looks you all back down the line.
Sure,
I,
that's best for me, yes.
As I'm walking along, he can hear the
Yeah.
the metal
Ching.
of my armor just kind of ringing around.
That probably kicked off there's this isn't as quiet as I'd like it to be. So guys, you want to go stealth? So can you all give me a group stealth check?
Oh god.
Oh, nat 20.
Ooh.
That makes up for my 10.
18.
16.
With disadvantage,
Yeah.
that is a 4.
Ooh, that's not too bad though.
It's exactly what you'd be expecting with that armor.
Yeah. That's where you get caught. But the nat 20 does give you the double boost. Okay. Nice. You're fairly quiet as you're going through with that combined check. As you're picking your pass and making your way through, and Thistle stops every so often, kind of looks left and right as he's moving on. You travel for probably what feels around two and a bit hours, getting deeper into the forest. For those of you that, whilst you've been, in the forest before, I suppose maybe Zaga, Corin, Arta to some extent, as you're following people and you're making your way through, you realise after an hour or so of walking that you are it's a bit like following a sat nav. You're just following the person's footsteps in front. As you look around, you're like, I haven't got a clue. Right? You could be going in circles, you could have been going anywhere, you haven't got a clue. Fabian, you've been tracking, you know that whilst the path hasn't been straight, that you aren't going in circles, that Thistle is picking out routes, and where he stops, he's making decisions based on landmarks and stuff that's around. About 2.5, 3 hours into this trek, as he's he just Thistle stops for a second, turns to you guys, and just like gives you the signal to kind of stop and get down low. As you find different parts, and we'll use the stealth check for this issue, you find different parts of trees and stuff to get around and try and work out what's going on. In that like split, like second and a half, that you're like, what? And you've got down, you look around like, what's he going on? Like, why has he stopped for? You hear, and then as trees are breaking, as about 20, max 20 foot to like coming from your front, kind of coming, if you're in a line coming from your like 2 o'clock, comes in this large deer. This deer has massive twisting antlers, larger than a standard deer, bit smaller than an elk, but the antlers, as you see in there, like they almost slightly glisten, and these things like are huge. They ride all the way out and they twist around themselves, almost would look like something like a sculpture or like artwork, rather than what you'd expect to see on like a stag. Who is next? So as Von, Thistle turns back to you and says, "This is like a deer. Stay quiet. They can detect magic."
I cast light.
Do you? It's pretty light.
I thought it'd be funny.
You all die. Let's go, baby. Well, let me just get this. So he leans back to you and kind of whispers out, and it's far enough away, and you see, this deer stops, kind of sniffs, and looks left and right. And as those of you that have, none of you are like super hidden with those stealth checks, but as you can kind of catch light, you feel like it's almost scanning towards your direction. This deer is going, and then it turns to jolt as you hear a lot more footsteps, and then a howl, as something is following up behind it. Thistle, as he stands now, is staying down, and he's just kind of not moving from where he is. Is there anything anyone else would like to do?
I'd like to follow suit.
Yeah. Cool.
I'd like to hold an action with my bow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the moment, as you stand here, he's just told you to stay down. This deer is gone, and you can hear, you hear multiple footsteps, and you hear that howl go out. I've realised I've got a button for a howl. Yay.
Oh, can it howl again?
Yep.
Was that Alex's cat?
This reminds me of the cat from bloody South Park. Nice.
I want to zip up my pocket.
Yep. Cool. So you hunker down.
Zaga will also hold an action with his crossbow.
Cool. So
I'm gonna use my hat of disguise and cast disguise self to turn myself into something that looks the least appetizing to eat.
Nice. What would that be?
Like a creature that I know that is the least appetizing to eat. I'm thinking dwarf.
Of a deer. Oh, okay. So you're a very tall dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh. You can go 1 foot down, is it?
Yeah. Like a half dwarf, half orc.
Yeah.
Is a dwarf less
Look pretty
appetizing than a
tasty to me.
tiefling?
They are ugly.
I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking lots of like sort of fat and muscle. Like
And
it's
crystalline.
gonna be difficult to eat, chewy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you got horns, which are like, a bit crunchy and
Yeah, but they're
sharp.
not real. It's disguise self.
Nice. So yeah, you guys, a couple of you hold actions. You see the deer turns and looks like it's fronting up. So you almost are getting the part side, part arse of this deer now as it turns to front, where it sounds like these footsteps, these paw prints, paw sounds are coming from as these wolves are charging through the forest. As quick as they appeared in, and as Thistle looks around now, you can see he's in put forward, just like he's not even looking, in just hunkered down next to a tree, trying to make himself as small as possible within this area. These wolves come charging in. You hear them, and you hear the snarl, like the wolf howl is pretty standard, but when they get close, you can hear the aggressive, like snarling and snapping within their teeth, and as they get around there. Does anyone Well, I suppose does anyone want to take a look? You're fairly well hidden as you are now, but these are wolves that have come round. So you can have a little peek, and I can get some perception checks from you. You can try and hide further if you would like. As you stand now, you guys are just within like a line, maybe like a 5 foot between each other, hunkered down. Nothing seems to have noted you now, but yeah, these 4 wolves are sort of just they've landed. You can hear that they are just the other side of this deer.
How many wolves is there?
You think 4 from like quick look, about 4.
Okay.
Anyone want to take a peeky? Want to roll a perception check?
I'm scared.
Or anyone want? If you want to protect yourself, I will take an individual, like stealth check if you'd like to hide and get yourself down.
Can I just stand completely still? Because I know that when I move, I make noise.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Standing, like sitting or crouched completely still, not moving. Not trying to hide more, but just trying to
remain
stay
stable.
still, like a mime.
Cool.
Mr. Mime.
Anybody?
No, Zaga is content to stay down and let the wolves attack whatever this other thing was.
Okay, sweet. So, can everyone that wants to stay still then give me a individual stealth for hiding?
Okay.
12.
11.
Oh, shit.
3.
21.
Looks like we're fighting
21
some
as well.
lads.
21. Okay. You. Okay, cool. It doesn't really matter if some of them failed. Yep.
I was going to say, if Zaga tries to hide and make some noise, is he then allowed to say fuck it and use his held action to launch a crossbow bolt at a wolf?
No, if you're either hiding or you're fighting, you can't hide and then fight. So it's just whether you wanted to. You've all rolled stealth checks now, and you know what the stuff. So as you've seen people move, you might have a feeling whether that may not have worked as you're there. But no, as you guys kind of hunker down and do as best you can, you hear the fight start of the wolves jump in and snap. You hear the deer cry out as it takes a bite to its hind leg, and as you hear these wolves are snapping around, one wolf, as their impact tactic of split round, one wolf is much closer to you than him. With those of you with your passive perception, this thing is probably 10 foot from you now, and you hear as it's biting its tongue, you hear as it just goes from this aggressive, as you hear the rest of this, and it's over the sound of ripping and snarling and this deer that's climbing down. All this is going around in front of you.
Can I use my held action to fire my bow?
If you would like to take the initiative, now's the time to take the.
Will it count as a surprise attack?
Also, does it sound like the deer is being fucked up?
It sounds like deer's being fucked up. Yeah.
Can I?
It would be a surprise attack.
If I want to throw something
Mhm.
to distract the wolf,
Yep.
would I have to wait until we see if we roll initiative or not for that?
There's multiple wolves, so you'd be trying to distract multiple wolves.
I have meat cutters in my bag.
Oh.
Can we confirm whether it be a surprise attack or not?
It would be a surprise attack, yeah. From what
Okay, I want to fire my bow.
Okay, cool. So roll your attack, and then everybody roll initiative.
Okay, I get advantage.
Advantage!
That would be 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits.
And as it's a surprise attack, it's an insta-crit.
Oh, I see what you did there, you cheeky little fuck. You'll pay for that. Just confirm.
I didn't roll too well though.
So double, yeah. It's double
20.
dice.
20 pieces.
20. Oh, nice. Yeah. So as you pop up and fire that bolt, as it sniffs and turns, as one wolf is taken out of the fray straight away. Initiative rolls, please.
And can I? Oh no, I can't because that's like my held action. Don't worry.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah. It's just a held action.
Ooh, dinner. 16.
Right, give me
10.
16
11.
Oh no, sorry. 11 for me.
Who's got the higher dex? You or Vaughn?
Mine's
The
14.
halfling has high dex according to the screen.
Nice. Cool.
And I rolled an 8.
An 8. Zaga, nice. So we have. I've got to make sure I put this right in the right area. You guys are kind of over in this direction. That is a massive elk. That is not the size of the actual deer. It's a bit smaller than that, but for scale. The one that you fired into Corian was round this way. You popped up, doof, shot it, and killed that one straight out. As that happens, you see the rest of them turn at you. Let's look at the 2 initiative rolls for them. Ooh.
I thought there was 3 of them.
Sorry, the 2. I do the wolves as 1 and do the elks as 1.
Okay.
Or the Kadir, sorry. Kadir! And then wolf. Nice. Arta, you are up first. I've just put you all here. You can move yourself. Yeah, you're straight in. So yeah, you've got the deer in front here. The deer looks like it is messed up. The wolves are attacking it. This one's gone down as the fight has paused for that moment as Corin's fired into one.
Do I want to do something silly?
Of course you do. It's D&D.
I stand up.
Yep.
Kind of brush myself off. And as I stretch, I click a bit of mica in my hand and I cast Shatter.
Wow.
Hold on. Does it have enough range? I might not cast Shatter. I misjudged how far the thing is.
Yeah, it's 40 to the back of the elk, so you're talking
10-foot radius. 5'10". 5'10". Yeah, so I'm just going to aim just in front of the deer. Like the
just in
deer's
front.
head.
So what's the range on it?
60 foot.
Yeah, cool.
So I'm going to try and get everything.
It's
in
10-foot radius, right?
10-foot radius, which is why I want to go in between everything.
So you're getting the deer as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Something to eat, I think.
You're just assuming the deer's going to attack us as well.
No, it's just in the way.
That was why I asked what state the deer's in, because, if we have to kill it.
Yeah.
Also,
you
I'm
already
wondering,
said
is
the
it...
deer is badly hurt. It's not going to survive. If anything, I'm putting it out of its misery. I'm like a vet.
Whatever you
And
tell
providing
us.
stuff to eat.
Just sleep at night.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like any of us can heal.
Not wasting a spell slot on healing.
Especially healing an animal that we could
Yeah,
get
so
and
you're
eat.
going to get...
I struggle healing with... No.
you will just get all of them, yeah. Nice. Cool. What is it? Save?
Constitution saving throw.
On a wolf. Oh, it's not bad. What's the save?
13.
So I've got 15, a 13, and a 2.
And the deer?
Oh, yeah, the deer. My poor baby. 12. Just fails.
Okay, so... sorry, I'm looking for the right dice. Where's... D8s. Those D8s. That's D8. Where's the other D8?
Like a D8.
That's only 12 points of thunder damage. So saves take half.
Nice. 12. So yeah, you hear the cry. The deer's still up, but they're very, very fucked up now. Well, say the first.
So if it's not dead, it's just even more pain.
Yeah.
And how the...
The wolves are looking very fucked up. Oh, sorry, it was 6 foot. Was it?
6 for a save.
Oh, no, like one of the wolves is looking really fucked up. The other two are looking. Oh, like they took damage, but not quite bloody.
After I do that, I finish my stretch, I yawn, and then I kind of say as if reaction. Is that what you meant by stealthy?
this one looks up to
I'm
you,
not saying
and
anything
if you look with everyone around, you guys kind of go into Avenger style battle mode, right? Corin's popped up shot, your phone is off, everyone else is coming out. Thistle is just in the root of the tree, down and wrapped around, looking up at you guys like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we just sit and hide, it's fine. So that is Arta. Fabian, you're up.
I'd like to begin by gasping. And then can I... God, I really don't want to attack him.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. I need to retcon something because I misread something. What level... What was that spell you did? Shatter?
Yeah.
Level 1?
Shatter is level 2. Minimum.
Level 2.
Yeah, spell slots. Be damned.
Yeah. Sorry. The deer does not take the damage. As you fire it out, you hear the wolves cry. As the deer you think is... it kind of like lets out a cry. It's not a cry of pain. As you are to see the antlers sparkling like the... Almost like a mist and a fog just passes through it as the antlers... almost like they're getting larger with the thing as they bound, as the spell goes off, they this effect happens as the deer leans up and comes down, almost looking mildly revived by the impact.
Oh, so you did heal.
It was all part of my plan.
Yeah.
I knew what I was doing.
I had to save the day again.
So yeah, Fabian, now you're up, sorry.
Told you I was a fair.
I want to cast... Oh, I don't want to attack them.
Give me a perception or perception. No, not perception. Nature. Fabian.
Oh, but my perception was 24.
But what's your nature? That must be still pretty good.
9.
No, with the same dice roll, but just add your...
Oh.
So use the same roll that you used for perception, but just add your modifier for nature. It'll still be 18.
Oh, you rolled a nat. You rolled a nat 20.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, perfect.
Sorry, I had to get it back up. Yeah, 20 plus 4, so 20.
Yeah. So.
And then plus nature 5, 25.
Yeah, so better. So as you are in this quandary of like, I don't want to hit these things, you've seen this deer just almost like absorb the energy that's come out of here. The wolves, as you look at them, there is something about them. There's this additional aggression within these wolves, that their mouths they're not clean. Like even wolves as hunting animals, they're not messy animals, right? When they clean and they have blood, they don't leave it on themselves. They're not bedraggled. Mm-hmm. But these wolves look they look almost like crazed. They're like salivating at the thought of eating this deer. The rabid would be a good way of looking at it. Yeah, there's something off with these wolves.
Which of the wolves is looking particularly beat up after the shatter?
The one at the very back, furthest away.
So I want to tell them I've noticed about the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Quietly, like a hush, even though it's a bit late, but a hush. And then, did I notice the deer feeling rejuvenated by...
attack. As you're all like you've gone into like Avengers mode, right? Back to back, everyone's up, drawing weapons, looking at it. As Arta's spell hits the ground, the shatter hits. You hear the wolves cry. You see the one that really looked like it took the damage, and the deer is almost showing like the opposite effect. Doesn't necessarily look like it's healed. It's still bleeding and stuff everywhere, but it definitely like buoyed up the deer. It looks more confident after that spell rather than more fucked up.
Okay, and with my nature roll, would I then know more about this deer? Or would I need to do a history check?
You'd have to do another one. I did the nature check was for the wolves rather than for the deer.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't want to attack them. Can I
You can hold.
cast my speak with animals? Could it hear me, the deer?
Potentially. If you're shouting.
Before Zaga casts dissonant whispers.
Yeah, it fucks. I'm just gonna hold, if that's okay.
Just hold an action, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you holding for? What's the trigger for your attack? Or
If the wolves start to run towards us, then like within maybe, let's say 10 foot, then I'll ping my arrow into its eyeball.
nice. Cool. Are you staying where you are?
Yeah.
Nice. Corin, you are up.
I'll take a shot at one of the wolves.
Yeah. Which one would you like?
Have I got direct sight on all
You
of
wouldn't.
them?
You wouldn't have a direct hit on the really fucked up one. Only
Yeah.
the other two.
I'll take a shot at the one in front of the deer.
Yep.
And as it hasn't taken a turn in combat yet, I get advantage.
Oh, do you know?
I do indeed.
Well, technically, it's been fucking up a deer, so no. Doesn't matter.
Ooh, nat 20.
Ah, fuck off! You laugh now. Use them up.
I am using them up, yeah.
Use them up now.
That's 22 points to base.
22 points as you fire another bow. Yeah. Another dog goes down. 2 down for Corin. You are falling behind as you see.
And I'll use my bonus action to action.
Yeah. Okay, roll your. You can use your bonus action to hide, but you are aware that you're stood next to everybody else who stood up.
Okay, I won't bother then.
Yeah. It's like you can be hidden, but you'll be found very quickly. Oh, nice. Von, you are up. These guys rolled real bad on initiative.
I am going to. I think I'm just going to do a frostbite on one of the wolves.
Yep.
I guess I can't reach the weaker one.
You don't have a clear sight, so it's going to be harder to. Well,
Can I get a clear sight?
Yeah, you could do. You'd have to move. You can move further up. You move further up, or you can move further around. You'd probably need 20, 25, 30 foot, which would put you closer to this deer, right underneath the camera. Or you go north 30 and get across. You can go up.
Either way, it's pretty much full movement.
Yeah, yeah. The deer's a big boy.
I mean, the deer already knows we're there, so I'm not going to startle the deer by going behind it, am I? So, yeah, I'll go up round that top way to get a frostbite off at the weaker wolf.
Nice. That's a save, right?
Yes.
Right, which is in my dice that's going to roll good for me today. I've put 2 in the bin already. Just check if
It's a con save.
Con save for the wolf. Wolf has a +1 to con. I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, that saves, yeah.
Let's go, wolf. I don't want to use my nat 20s up either. So is that no damage?
That is no damage, yeah. It's just a cantrip, so.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. Nice. So your movement, any bonus?
Do I do this hoping that the deer is going to be friendly towards us? I kind of want to see what the deer's actions are going to be first, so no, I'm not going to do anything else yet.
Perfect. So the deer is up.
Hopefully it realises Arta's kind act of making it more powerful.
It depends if you see it that way or not. Okay, cool. So yeah, seeing these what are they called? Wolves go down around. The deer, sensing the weakness, is going to ram at. It's going to ram at this one first because it's closest. which definitely hits. It doesn't do a huge amount with its horns, though, unfortunately. Oh, maybe it does.
Yep.
There's an extra... +3. No. So it spears the side of this this wolf, bring it down to a level of fucked up that the kind of other one is feeling as it turns and stabs into with its horns, kind of knocking the not quite knocking it prone, but knocking the wolf to its side as it turns back to face towards where the spell had come, and the as you see the antlers reflect again, it's going to cast Shatter, which I believe is what you hit it with on a 20-foot radius, which is going to get all you 4, but not Von because he moved away. Can you read what's Shatter, Arta?
What do you mean?
It's your spell. What is it? A save?
Save.
It's a save, yeah.
So for spell saves with the antler casting, it's a DC 13. So can Corin, Zaga, Arta.
Attacking us after we saved it, the bitch.
Did you save it, or did you try and hit it with a spell?
It doesn't know that.
Well,
It might.
What kind of, is it a con save?
it's a it's con save, right? Whatever the shatter spell is, yeah.
Con.
I failed.
Yeah, 13 is what you need.
9.
Ooh. Arta.
12.
So you all failed. How many dice am I rolling for this?
Nicely muted. 3d8.
3d8. That's a good spell.
Fucking hell.
I'm dead.
Fucking held my action for this little shit.
What do you mean? You hit it with a spell!
I didn't.
It's like you punch someone and go, what the hell did they hit me back? That's weird.
I loved it. I loved it with all my heart.
Punch someone and they heal.
They didn't. Well, but if
Yeah,
they heal,
yeah,
that's.
yeah.
I took out
accidental.
2 wolves that were attacking it.
Yeah, I know, which means it didn't go after them. 12 points of whatever that damage is.
Thunder.
As you 4, you see this antlers fire out the spell as the Kadir looks down towards you.
Well, I know what I'm attacking next round if it's still.
That is its go.
Let's kill this bitch.
The 2 wolves that are up are going to pack tactic, try and steal.
Do you get Hellish Rebuke on the spell, Dan, or not?
I do, but I'm not going to use it if it's going to use it against me, even though I've got resistance.
Spells can.
Fire damage.
Spells can.
I wasn't sure if it was spell or just melee.
Hellish Rebuke, I think, is just any damage.
Oh,
Yeah, damage by a creature within 60 feet that I can see.
But it's damage, but it's still a spell that you're casting.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure if it was just melee or not.
You
Yeah,
can
no,
do it if you want.
it's a thing. I think the other one, Wrath of the Storm. Oh, Wrath of the Storm isn't technically melee, but they have to be within 5 foot.
One of the wolves jumps up and gets close, jumps up and gets knocked back by the antlers as this Kadir is facing you up. The second one gets a clean hit at its hind quarters. Takes a nice chunk out as the deer looks back. The deer isn't showing the same effects that the wolves were. But yeah, it still doesn't look happy about being bitten in the ass. As we go around to the top, and Arta, you are up.
Wait, hang on.
Zaga,
sorry, yeah, Zaga, you were up. You were squeezed.
Not that I know what I want to do.
Kill the fucking elk.
What?
Zaga is gonna. Yeah, fuck it. Zaga's gonna run up in front of the elk and attack it with his rapier. Would this elk be giant? It looks like a giant.
No, it's not giant. No. What's your movement? 25.
30.
30. Okay, yeah.
I mean, this could be a good time to use fire breath.
I'm not using the fire breath on these fuckers.
You run straight up to the front of this deer, which you are. You're like at its breast.
I mean, that's why I'm thinking it's giant. It looks giant to Zaga.
It looks giant to Zaga, but a lot of things look giant to Zaga. It's what makes the sword so good.
And
What was it?
8.
8. Funny enough, that doesn't hit. Roll. I mean, I can't do anything else. Nice. You've moved up to it now.
Yeah. How close are those wolves?
From you, one's 10 foot, the other one is 15. About 23.
I'm going to let out a draconic cry at the wolf that's 10 foot away and the elk. And everyone has advantage on attacks against them until my next turn.
Nice.
Which wolf? Is that the one at the bottom, I guess?
The one at the bottom, yeah. Perfect. Arta, you are up. You've been shattered.
I really feel like I should have taken a ranged weapon of some kind.
Throw mace.
Can I throw him my crossbow?
That's a pretty good throw.
I've got +1 to dex. It's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to move as close as I can to the deer, and that's it.
What's your full movement?
30. So I can't reach it.
Yeah, you can't quite reach it. You'll be 1 square away. You can kick the dead body away.
No, I'm not going to kick the dog.
You can just step over the dog. I can't remember to put you on top of the dog. Well, unless you want to go to the south side.
Ride the dog. That's different.
That's a whole different thing. Yes.
Do I want to do anything else?
Do you want to do anything else?
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
My action. And I'm going to say aloud, 3 times as loud.
Mm-hmm.
Shoo! Get away from here. I'm not going to actually shout it because I don't want to be a dick to my neighbours.
Oh, just for your neighbours, not for us, thanks.
Does the deer absorb that, and does it cost Thaumaturgy then?
I mean, no.
Does it cough?
It doesn't cough. You just hear a deer go. Perfect. Fabian, you're up.
Am I allowed to do a history check to work out what it is, and then a spell? Am I allowed to do?
Yep. Give you free.
Cool. So history check.
History or
to
nature,
see...
whatever you want.
History, please, because it's a 25.
Oh, okay, cool. For the deer.
Yeah.
So you have 25 years. Yeah, you have heard of with your being a high elf who just obsessed about essentially being a wood elf. You know a lot about the forest, so you've heard of these the border forest had created and has lots of creatures in there that have special. The spacer beast being one. These like panther-like creatures that can like shake up and show themselves in different places to hunt, and they pick up different things. You've heard, like rumours of these larger deers called kadirs, who are innately attracted to magic. The border forest was created with magical means, and it's kind of created these monstrosities of deers that have extended antlers that are attracted to magic, and that have some ability, to use magic. One of the main reasons you know about this is because you ask questions about wands and spellcasting attunements that had been made using Kadir antlers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You also know it because you just fucking saw it do it.
And you also know that we can chop off its horns and its antlers and sell them for money.
Mm-hmm.
I would never do that.
Don't tell Zaga. Zaga will do that.
Yeah.
I would like to attack Restless Dan. No.
What? I mean, he's right there.
Who is that? Can I please then cast Speak with Animals
Yes.
and move closer to it? Kind of down a little bit from Arta, there. Like close enough that I can talk to it without absolutely screaming across it.
Okay.
And I would like to tell it, first of all, you're beautiful. And secondly, I'd like to tell it, we mean you no harm. We're trying to protect you from these wolves. Does it have a voice? Is my question. Can it sound wonderful?
This is interesting because it can't speak, but speak with animals is a mind thing, right? Read the thing on speak with animals? I don't think that it doesn't give the ability for the animals to be like, hey, what's up?
You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts.
Yeah. Roll a persuasion check, please.
I beg. 14.
14.
Just let it believe me. Can kill everyone else.
Yeah, you hear back as it looks towards you as you're saying this. So what did you say? It wants to help with the wolves. You want to help with the wolves.
Wait.
It's verbally communicating.
Yeah,
isn't it?
like I mean no harm. We're trying to save you from these wolves.
Yeah, but if it was verbally communicated, it still talks like a deer. You lot can't hear it. It's only that Faven would be. So save me going. Oh, I don't know what a fucking deer makes. So this is what it says. Yeah, you hear the panic in its voice straight away. Like, I don't want. What did it say? These wolves have come from nowhere. You can have the wolves. Just leave me be.
We want to help protect you. You're very pretty.
You're very pretty. Nice. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do? I've taken your role, but it's not his action yet, so it can't do anything.
Do I still have an attack or no? Because I've done quite a bit there.
No, I would say if you're trying to persuade some. Well, I mean, if you're going to attack, the persuasion is a free check for something is fine, but trying to persuade an enemy to kind of leave the battle or stand down is an action.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So you stand me up.
That is it. Yeah.
Corin, you're up.
Corin's going to persuade it his way. He's going to attack the deer.
Can get on the same page
With advantage.
Why? Because
To be fair, he doesn't know that I've just spoken to it, right? Because
well, he would have heard you talking. He would have heard you talking towards it.
Well, it's just attacked us, so that's what he's going to do. That's going to be 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Oh, that's a good roll. 18 points of piercing damage.
18 points of piercing damage. As
Right between the eyes, please.
As Fabian, you look and you have this like kind of eye connection with it as you finish, and you hear the last bit of its word straight between the eyes of the deer as the deer drops down to its front quarters and over onto its side. It is dead.
Bingo!
Yep, that worked out real well for you.
Faywin, I bet he's pissed.
I want to look at Corin, and I'd like to pull my bow and aim it at him.
I'll allow a
be
free
like-
action right now if you want to fire it. Go on, I just feel like...
It's just fucking attack this favor. What the fuck
Can I
going
do
on?
a clumsy roll in case I accidentally let go of the arrow into his fall? And I want to just shout at him like, "What have you done?"
It just attacked us, favor. What do you want me to do?
Corin, anything else?
Seeing as Faywin's brought a bow up, I want to go behind that tree and do bonus action to help.
Okay, cool. Roll your stuff. Von, you're up.
She just saw you run behind the tree.
She's like literally trapped into the tree.
To be there.
Oh, God. Von, you're up.
And that'll be a 14.
Oh, Jesus.
What's Faywin's perception?
14 meets it beats.
If someone's aiming at you and you run behind a tree and try and hide, you do not succeed. I'm sorry. Unless you're rolling like a 30 and you've got some invisibility. If someone's pointing an arrow at you and you run behind a tree, it's like, I know you're behind the tree, I just watched you go there.
You can't see me.
Jesus. There's only so much a good roll can get you. Von, you're up. The deer is dead. There are 2 wolves still standing.
It's annoying because I was going to do something to do with the deer then, but oh well.
If somebody else wants to kill something, feel free.
Yeah. So far, Corin is just murdering animals.
I am going to try another frostbite on one of the wolves again.
Which one? The one that you aimed at before?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's only a 2 on the dice. So
That
3
hits.
overall.
And that does 4 frost damage. And it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Oh, it has disadvantage on the attack. That's annoying. It's very, very fucked up. Anything? Would you like to move? Go anywhere?
No.
Nice. Perfect. So it is.
I'm about to get fucked up by wolves.
You are about to get fucked up by wolves, unfortunately. As this one charges towards you, as it comes towards you, you can see like as the deer's gone down. It's almost there's the part of you is a bit like, oh cool, like the wolf's just going to eat the deer, right? We're all hunky dory. You see that the wolf just flicks straight to like, I want to kill the next thing that's alive as it just charges towards you. Luckily, it's not. Attack rolls of any creature of the wolf's allies in 5 feet. It doesn't have pack tactics, so it doesn't get advantage, but it's not the one that hit you before. So yeah, this wolf is running at you to bite. As it gets close, you can see the blood and saliva just dripping out of this thing's mouth as it snaps towards you. Put the 2 dice in the bin and pick that one. That is a 15. Hits. Oh, that's nice. Oh. 2d6, I rolled 1 and a 1. Plus 2, so it's 4 points of piercing damage. And I need you to roll. Oh. Hang on. I need you to roll a con save and then a strength save.
Both of them?
Yeah. Con save first.
Con is 16.
16, nice. So as this thing bites into you, you feel quickly that you need to like get whatever saliva and stuff. This isn't just a normal wet slobbery dog. There is something within this beast's mouth and like bacterium within its saliva that is not good, and you manage to get yourself like clean of it pretty quick as it starts to like almost burn a little bit as the bite hits you. Concentrating on that though, you need to roll a strength save.
Strength is an 8.
An 8 as you get pushed prone. I have a prone thing somewhere. I'm just going to lay you down for now. You're not dead. As this, you kind of concentrate on saving yourself from the bite. This is a strong wolf. As it jumps at you, like you get absolutely knocked straight over by this thing as it lands on top of you. That's its go though. And the other one is up. Is going to. Yeah, cool, easy. Just charge straight towards you, Von. This thing just been hit with the frost. Looks up, sees you, and just starts it. Even with like part of its fur, like almost like ice burn off into the side, and it's bleeding from different places. There is an aggression in this one. It's almost like you got the look of like a zombie dog that it shouldn't be able to run at this pace with this much aggression, but somehow it is, as it is going to try and bite you. I rolled very badly though, so that is only a 7. So I'm assuming it doesn't
not hit.
So yeah, this thing tries to jump at you from there. You see it coming easily and manage to cast off the bite from the wolf. That is both of their go. Zaga, you are up. You are prone, so it'll take half your movement to stand up if you would like to stand up.
Yeah, well, I'm obviously standing up.
Boop, boop.
And as this wolf is right in front of me, I am just going to swing my rapier at it.
Nice. Roll your attack.
That is a 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
I think, no. 7 points of...
7 points. You
Whatever it
slash.
Piercing. For
Pit-
rapier.
Was it piercing for rapier? Yeah, you stab straight into this wolf as it's snaring back at you. One slice straight through the throat as it doesn't even get the chance to whelp. Its face left in that snarl as it relaxes. As you remove the rapier, the dog falls to the ground. I like calling them dogs when they die. Wolves when they're attacking, but when they die, it's like, you killed the poor little doggy, didn't you?
I never liked dogs.
Do you like that dogs?
Wow.
Cool.
Well, sorry, what did you say?
So do you not like dogs?
No, I'm not a dog person.
Do you like dogs?
Do you like dogs?
But then cats make me allergic, so fuck them too.
Oh, wow. Anything else you'd like to do where you are? I mean, it's just dead bodies around you.
I'll stay where I am for now.
He loves beetles.
Actually, I'll move up a bit further north, by the deer's head, behind the wolf, just in case I need to help Bon Bon. I think we're going to kill the wolf quickly, but just in case
Okay. You can step over it, Santa. Yeah,
That's who gets first dibs on the antler.
Arthur.
Zaga is going to steal this antler.
Arthur, you're up.
Art doesn't get first dibs on the Art gets first dibs on the wolf. He's going to flank.
Nice.
So is that actually on combat?
Nah. No, it jumped. So it's like one square over. You'd have to get up on the mound.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to hit it with my warhammer.
Nice. Roll your attack.
I might not hit it with my warhammer. That is a 13 to hit.
13 just hits. Need to beat it.
Excellent.
It's
That is 7 points of
super fucked up. Yeah, you absolutely destroy the spine of this. Yeah, you essentially crush the dog with your warhammer as it's there snarling, misses attack, getting itself ready again. This thing is bashed and bruised. Like part of its fur has just been ice burned off. It's just raw skin, and you just crack straight, and you hear the spike as the wolf passes away into the night. As you murdered everything, everyone's dead. Yay!
I want to turn around and kick the deer in the head.
Nice.
After he's kicked it, I want to cut off one of these antlers that I've seen.
Can I try and stop
magical
Zaga
shit.
from cutting the antler?
I'm going to go and take the other antler and pour off each of the dogs I killed.
This is so chaos.
Fuck it. I want to take everything.
Punch Saga. Can I punch Saga now?
Wait, why are you punching Zaga? I
you
didn't
can,
kill
you
the
can.
deer.
You can
Fucking
punch
Corin did.
You're trying to rip off its poor little antler.
Look,
What's he
we've
gonna use it
taken
for?
plenty of trophies. I've got a troll's tooth. I've got a displacer beast tentacle. I want a Kadir antler.
Yeah, but only I've got an owlbear feather.
Oh, fucker.
True.
The one had an owlbear feather.
So
Yeah, I've taken my dagger and attempted to
you're
cut
starting
off
to
one
cut
of
off.
these antlers.
So as this chaos ensues, as you immediately go into rabid scavenging mode, Thistle comes back from behind. He's like, "Well, fuck me, you guys don't like to mess around, do you? Jeez." And he's like, he looks over to you, cutting them off. He's like, "I'd take both of those if I was you."
Don't
Corin
worry, we
said
are.
he was going to take the other one, so I look at Corin like, "You're grabbing that one, right?"
Yeah, you take that one, Zaga, it's fine. Do you want one of these doggy paws that I got?
At this point, I walk off in disgust.
What's his fucking problem?
I don't know. The thing tried to kill us. It's only right we take its horns.
I know, right? Maybe get a bit of meat to cook up, Some of that too.
Yeah, definitely. Take it.
At this point, Hector would like to leave my pocket and bite Corin.
Are we
How do I spell Kadir?
At this point, Zaga
C
would like to
A.
eat.
It's just
Yeah.
a cat and then deer. C-A and then deer.
Hector wants to get this close to Zaga, maybe?
I was going to say at this point, Zaga wants to bite Hector.
I would also like to bite Zaga.
Wait, what?
If you call it, I'm going to
Quite
make you do
dear.
it. All right. If you guys are going down this route, we're going to go down it properly. You'll murder each other right now before we level. Cool. So you pick them up. Yeah, you roll those things. Roll those cutting off paws from the wolf.
Oh, I haven't touched the wolf.
No, I think
I've gone for both of them.
you've gone for both. So can you roll a medicine or nature?
Do you want me to do two or just one?
No, one.
Because
Your
I've gone
choice.
for both.
I'm taking
Okay.
your choice. Yeah.
Oh, it's alright. Which one's best? I'll go for medicine. It'll be 18.
18, nice. You, as you're cutting off the paws, you get a much closer look at this wolf. This is not a normal wolf by any means. It definitely has some sort of disease. You've never seen a disease like this before, but there is definitely something. This was not wolves hunting a deer. This was, There is something that is afflicting these wolves. You can see from, like, say, the manginess, like even the paws as you cut them off, they don't look like well maintained, good, like paws. These things definitely were inflicted with some sort of disease.
I'll share this information with the group and show one to Thistle.
Nice. Oh, that's not a good sign. He's like. He actually, as he looks for one, he gives it back to you, and then pulls from like the blades across the love handles at the back of his thing. Pulls out this real sharp little blade and goes to start cutting one off himself.
Oh, sure. I mean, I just took one off each of them, but they've got another 3 each. And there's another.
Yeah, he cuts one off himself as a sample, definitely. And then with the as you're going through the antlers and taking the antlers off, he's like, "Hi, you got a knife for some of the more useful things in this forest, have you? You take those off to some sort of well, I mean, you can sell them as they are if you'd like, but if any of you are into a little bit more of an arcane nature, they can definitely help with a bit of spell casting.
Ah, that's good to know.
You'll have to find someone to whittle them down and turn them into something useful. You can't just be carrying around the antlers. I'm not sure that's going to work, but yeah, you find the right person. They'll either take them off your hands as are, or might be able to turn it into something useful. If you're,
I might get someone to make Faerun a bow out one.
I shoot a glare at Corin.
imagine.
I forgot your name then. It was definitely going to be shoot a glare at Ben.
I'm going to kill Ben.
Zaga's going to look around at the group and say, "Hey, can we take a minute just to rest up here and patch our wounds before we move on? Is it okay to do that here?"
I think time's of the essence.
Oh, that was so fucking.
I direct that to Fizzle Bumblefuck, not Bonbon.
Yeah, Thistle. My Irish accent goes all over the place. Well, I don't think we should stay right here, because there's dead bodies and that'll attract more. But if we take a short walk out, we can definitely set up a camp. If you guys, want to get some food, a little rest and recoup, we can take a short rest.
That sounds good to me. If the majority minus Bonbon are okay with it.
In Elvish, I'd like to say to Bonbon, ignore him. He's a prick. And then nod towards the wolves.
Yep.
And kind of gesture to Corin, having cut off the paw. Say, as much as it hurts me to say so, maybe we should take one of those back to Sylvanas. She knew a lot about the forest, and maybe this would help her work out what's happening here.
Sure, that sounds like a good idea.
It's in Elfish.
So, not to Corin.
Okay.
Personally speaking.
That's a shame, because if Zaga heard you, he might have offered you the use of the bag of holding to carry the wolf.
Oh, yeah.
But since he can't hear you, you can fucking carry it yourself.
I'm not sure you're going to get a whole wolf in there, though.
No, the paw.
I was going to say, that would be quite you spend an hour shoving a lifeless corpse of a wolf through a fucking, what is it? It's like a diameter hole, right? It's a bag.
I'll do it. Don't test me.
I mean, you've seen the way we usually do this sort of thing, right?
I know.
We're freeze it and chop it up into little pieces. we try and mould it back together when we get to Sylvanas, right?
Worst thing ever. Slowly.
I'll drop out the
ice-freezing
meat cuts
bodies.
to put in new meat cuts.
Yeah, and this says as well, like if you're cutting off, he advises you. If you want to take cuts of the wolf, go for it. But he would advise if you want to eat something that's not diseased, maybe take some more of the deer. It'll probably be quite good.
Sure, I mean, I've already got a couple of steaks here.
Like the antlers? Question mark.
Oh, I'll eat deer. Fuck yeah.
What are the antlers? Did you say?
No. I said like the antlers.
Oh, yeah. Don't eat the antlers. That's not good for you.
Have we got time to sit here and butcher a deer?
You can. Well, you don't. But you have as much time as you want, right? It's your game. If you want to sit here, Thistle warns you that you won't want to rest here. So if you want to butcher a creature, has anyone got? Fuck no. What's the proficiency for butchering? There is one, isn't there? It's cooking utensils, I think, or survival.
Where's lukewarm when you need him?
I had it written down somewhere, but it's not there. But yeah, if someone
No.
either potentially medicine or survival wants to roll for butchering a deer quickly, or you can do it without, but you're probably not going to get as much.
Is anyone other than me proficient in survival?
No.
Faywin's rolled a survival check.
Yeah, it's up to you. It's just that if you're proficient, you'll be able to cut meat in there. You will know as well that if you're cutting meat to carry, that it won't, depending on how long you wait, it won't last that long without you preserving it or doing something else to it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's carrying salt.
I mean, you can just
You
eat
don't
it
have
raw,
a
right?
you don't have a lukewarm.
We can get
You
Bon
can
Bon to
freeze it.
frostbolt it.
Yeah.
You could freeze it. So yeah, if someone wants to roll a check, we can. You'll get some meat off, but you won't get a huge amount.
I'm okay with just moving on to the rest. I don't care.
Cool. Nice. So yeah, this will kind of like lead you a slightly, just a bit of work, 10-15 minutes max as you're away. Go through a bit, gets you guys to kind of it grabs like a handfuls of this almost like reed-like plant that has these bushels on the end, and it just starts like almost like bashing and rubbing it over his body and clothes. Hands over to you guys. Has a weird not. Almost like a pine scent to it, and he suggests that you do so to cover the tracks of the wolves, the deer, and where we've just come from, to try and break some stuff up and give yourself a good chance of having a nice rest. And then yeah, you guys can settle down and take a short rest and a real life pee break.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll my hit dice before I do that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Ooh, decent.
Let me just check. Yeah, cool. Nice.
All right, pee break.
Pee break. Right, we'll take a very quick toilet break. We'll be back after to continue. Because this was just the entree. My poor little dear.
Should we level up?
Told you, it's whoever survives. Got some fun coming up. We got some
You're
fun.
gonna put us in like a Hunger Games scenario where we all have to kill each other.
Oh my god.
I think we're putting ourselves in that scenario.
Yeah, you're doing it. I just have to I don't have to do that much. I just have to put you in a scenario where you guys have conflicting
Art's
priorities.
done nothing wrong ever. He's
Yeah,
like
you actually are pretty.
pinnacle of sainthood.
You're like but yours. It's not well, maybe not sainthood, but you're not doing the worst. Other people are definitely stepping up to the plate.
That's
and being
Art's like on the wanted poster. It's going to have underneath. Not doing the worst.
Not doing the worst. could have been much worse. Sweet. Right, I'm going to take a quick pee break, run some ads, and we'll be back shortly. I need to put the.
Well, I was going to say, while we're waiting, can I use my speak with animals just to ask Hector if he likes his jacket that I bought him?
When did you buy my jacket?
Remember, I got it
from that
made.
trader.
Oh
Yeah.
Right from the
We've got
raincoat.
ghouls, right?
The raincoat
Pictures of
sleeve.
map and everything.
Yeah, the cagoule. There's a picture in Discord of it.
Oh god.
Just while I've got speak with animals still. for
Yeah.
I
the
think
next
that
10
picture in
minutes.
Discord
It's a bit
should be
hot.
added to these pictures on the screen that rotate.
I agree.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I agree.
And the stat block.
And the stat block. What? So you guys can see it before.
And when he gets eaten by Zaga, just like half his face missing.
Uh huh.
Oh, you're pushing your luck. Good night, boys.
You really are. Right. Have you done your short
Let's
rest?
make on Monday.
Everyone short rested?
Yeah.
I've just refound that picture of Hector in the raincoat.
He's
It's
so
ridiculous.
cute.
I can't believe you found that. I thought you created it in AI.
It's a photograph of him. That's why I found it.
It's a photograph of him. Okay. You crazy girl. Nice. So you have your short rest. This will get you up. Gets you going again once you've had a nice break. You had some water, a little bit of food if you needed some, and then those that have rolled hit dice, roll hit dice. Make sure you've marked off that you've rolled them so you know how many you've got left. Make sure you've hit your short rest button because some of you get stuff back on short rest? I think Hayward maybe does.
Yeah, I haven't used anything. I didn't need short rest, and I haven't used anything that would warrant it either. So
Keeping your eyes firmly on the prize. First of all, let you know that he thinks you're maybe an hour or two from the ruins, even with that little hold up. So that would put you getting there just after the kind of midday, probably like one, maybe two, from what you can work out from the sun, from what you can see of it within the forest. Again, the patches of the forest is deeper here, but it's not like it's not rainforest canopy. Especially at winter, they're not all evergreen trees, so there's a fair few like thistled and branched bushes. But there are still again that theme of a bit like the types of plants that you'd seen within the River Haven. They're like the brightly coloured pinks and reds and a couple of like almost like copper fluffball plants that are knocking about the place as well. So it's not drab just forest. There are the odd shoots of colour here, but a lot less than you saw in the River Haven, mainly coming from the swampier areas. As you carry on your route, we've done the rolls for the survival, and you're kind of following Thistle as you go now. He again asks you to come back down, so if we could get a group stealth check again from people, just to see for this second half of the journey how stealthy you are.
18.
That's not good this time. 11.
A 16 for me.
15 for me.
I'm looking for my other
You've been
D20s. That is a 20 and a 3. That's a 3 for me.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Not far off the average of what you got last time. Okay. You're as quiet as you can be. A little bit, not sore, but the muscles took a bit of energy use in that last fight, so you're not as light on your toes as you're making your way through the forest. Also, the forest, as it's getting deep, getting slightly into deep and dark a bit, it's getting thicker. And you understand that point that Thistle was making about there's no well-trodden routes. You're not following a path. You're not following like the routes that are there. The odd routes that you'd see running in different directions are more animal tracks, much smaller animal tracks. Anything that is much larger in a pathway in there would be worrying, because there'd be something massive that was on the floor of the forest traipsing through. But you pick your path through as you you're getting towards where he thinks the ruin is. Can you all give me perception checks as you get close and you're kind of looking to try and help Thistle spot and pick out certain parts of the forest land that he's looking for, these ruins that he's trying to spot?
22.
Wow.
7.
That one.
I got that one, but I re-rolled. 22 on the re-roll.
22.
What was I rolling again, sorry?
Perception.
10.
Okay. So the 2 22s, probably good. As you are, let me just check something quickly. Nice. As you are looking out, and you're looking out for ruins and Thistle's description makes it sound like you're looking for like a castle that's broken down, or like a thing. He just says ruins. He doesn't really explain what's going on. So you're kind of looking at things. You're not spotting anything that looks anything like this whatsoever. Favoring those, you're take a slightly different slant on just looking out, and Corin, you're spotting for danger. The kind of combined thing of don't just look for a thing, look for spotting something different in your surroundings. You, Fabian, see that the wood starts to clear up about 50 or 60 foot in front of you. The thicker trees start to die out because you can see light coming through, and you can see the glistening of some more plants. With the 22, you see something that it looks like there's an opening at least that's almost like straight, maybe slightly off to the left or right, but it's 50 or 60 foot away. You can see something opening, you see the light coming in. You're pretty sure that there's either something in there, something's happened in there, but for there to be a clearing, there must be a reason, right? Corin, you, with your stealthy little ears, less sight because you're quite small, but you can hear rustling. And then, so almost like... Not a single, not like the wolves coming through the trees. That's not quite right. You can like not like a large creature. It's like almost like trees are being shook or something's happening. But it sounds like there's definitely some commotion coming from that same direction. As you two both kind of line up at the same time to say like, I think something's happening here. You hear, sounds like trees being shaken or something's being moved, and then potentially you hear like a voice or two potentially. You get like a word and then you're not quite sure, but definitely from up in front you're hearing like the shaking of a dead tree, like the branches rubbing and fistling against each other, and definitely some commotion from that same direction that Fabian picked up. Yeah, I'm assuming you can relay this to
share that information.
See, this was like, wow. The fucking accent, man. It's so hard to get back into. Well, I think we've found our direction, guys. I don't really know what we're going to be expecting to get here. The Mycone sometimes can be a little prickly to deal with, depending on how you approach. So I'd suggest we go in with open arms. Show no threats. He kind of looks at you all individually like, is there one problem here? No, you all could potentially be problems. No threats, and we'll ask nicely for a trade or for something, and to see whether they can point us or give us some of the diamond mushrooms that you're after. I have a few things that I'd like to discuss with them as well on certain areas, but mainly these aren't people. They won't want to barter with gold. You'll need to trade favors or trade natural goods. It's honestly, once I get you there, it's really up to you how you deal with this situation. But just be wary. They can be strange. As he starts walking towards, are you all remaining in stealth mode?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is he being stealthy?
Oh yeah, he's been stealthy. Well, you relayed that information as well, so that there's sounds coming up in this thing. He's pretty sure that direction is the direction. The clearing makes sense. The rustling worries him, so he just immediately goes. Essentially, he's tried to be stealthy the whole way through. And as he walks and picks, you see he's very quiet. He picks his path well. He checks every so often that you guys are following. And then he's almost like every 10 steps is grabbing a plant, grabbing a root, stopping. There's a few times when he stopped where you thought he's like taking directions, and he's like just deep-rooted, pulled out what looks like a weed, like bulb and all, puts in his backpack. So he's constantly foraging, but he's very definitely quiet as he moves. He's never switched out of stealth mode.
As we're approaching,
yep,
Zaga will cast invisibility.
Nice.
I'd like to look around and ask where Zaga is. Did we leave him behind?
I want to make clear that I've turned off my disguise self at this point.
Good.
No one commented on it, so I'm like,
yeah.
Well, to be fair, it's an hour and we did have a short rest.
You had a short rest. Yeah, so anything that you had. Cool. So Zanga turns invisible. As you are, I'm assuming, in the same marching order as you come up towards the open, the kind of the light shining through there. As Thistle kind of moves to the side, and he's peeking up and looking over. As you come in, you can see figures. There seems to be some commotion within this this opening. It's tall grass. There's lots of there's a few few mounds knocking around. There's a few trees that are surrounding it. You can see to the back there seems to be some sort of rock form there as well. And then there's just these figures, just like almost again looking like trees moving around in between, shuffling. A few plants that are moving about. There's some brightly coloured movement. It's almost like a violent wind is pushing things backwards and forwards, and there's a tussle going on. There's a little noise coming out, but mainly it's the movement of branches, of like twigs rustling and grass rustling. But that's it. It's like a silent struggle that happens as you guys kind of approach this area. You can see, dotted amount of figures. What would you like to do? So you're probably from the edge of the starting of the clearing. You're probably 30 foot now, 30, 40 foot.
Would I have heard about this in my travels with?
You can roll a history for the Mycone. What you might know about them.
That's a 2 + 1. That's a 3.
3. No, not you didn't. You never really went too deep into the forest. Callan's routes were mainly like the borderlands and the trade routes. You were much more of like a plains walker. That sounds wrong, but yeah. Your terrain would have been the open road and travelling routes and small settlements and trade stops midway through, if there were. Other than that, it would have been outside. So you did a bit, but no, nothing that rings a bell for Myconid.
So from. Are you done, Arthur?
Oh yeah, sorry, I pressed mute mid-sentence.
It's all right.
I'm acknowledging what I've said.
Cool. When Thistleface said about
Who, sorry?
their
Thistleface.
Thistleface,
Wow.
whatever he's called.
His name's just Thistle. You made his name longer by calling him Thistle.
Oh, isn't it like Barefoot or something?
He's got a surname, yeah. Bramblefoot.
No, little Thistle.
Fizzle Bumblefuck.
How dare you?
That's what confused me.
Yeah. Well,
His real name. So when he was explaining about they're slightly odd and you need to be careful how we go ahead and communicate with them, all of that stuff. Would the whole group have heard that? Or
Yeah.
like when Corin, okay, cool.
So he, as you were getting close, and this is before you like picked up that there like may have been there's like this weird rustling and stuff going on. He was mainly just like, okay, now we're here. Let me go. Let's do ground rules. Like you're going into an area that you don't know about. This is how these things act. You're not going to get by just trying to buy with gold here. So he's essentially, he was just like, here's the ground rules from what I know for dealing with the Myconid. It isn't like dealing with human beings. Essentially, he's just giving you like the heads up before you go in and make a fool of yourself. Because he has some skin in the game as well, right? He wants to still trade with them and stuff and get stuff from them as well.
Yeah. So I kind of want to look at the group and say before we head any further, shall we agree now? You know, Thistleface has said that, you know, they might want to trade with natural goods and things like that. Should we have a thing now before we go in and it's awkward negotiation? What sort of things that we could put forward? I'm just trying to think of some way that we can. We're not going to have a second chance at this, and I'm just thinking of Meadow, and we're running out of time, so I don't want to mess this up.
Yes, we need to prove to them that we're as useful to them as they are to us, I guess.
Do we have much to offer other than our services?
I mean, I've got acid. I don't think they're going to want that.
You brought
As I'm
drugs into the
flicking
forest?
through.
I brought LSD
I have
to the forest.
vials of acid, maybe I should say. I have these arrows that I found. I don't know if they'd want them. I've got crumbs of a pan of chocolate that Hector's probably finished and some meat cuts.
Ooh, what about that wolf paw?
I was going to give it to Sylvanus, but that
Well,
could...
I've got two. If they want one, I'm not going to give them one.
How did you only get two? There was four wolves there.
Well, I took one off each one I killed. I didn't take all of them.
Is there anything spare in the bag of holding, Zaga? That you're not looking to sell?
Invisible Zagger isn't with the group.
Oh god, yeah, sorry.
He's crept up to the edge of the clearing and peering in the...
Has anyone seen Zaga?
Oh.
Have we just left him behind?
I've got a spyglass. I don't know if that want any use of that, but
I mean,
probably not. To be fair, but it's pretty much all I've got.
I feel we're lacking in tradable goods that they'd probably be interested in. So unless we can offer up our services in some sort of way.
Zaga, can
As
you
the
give me a perception
discussion's
check?
happening. Sorry.
So I'll just go down. Zaga, can you roll perception for your peeking?
Oh, yeah.
During this discussion, Faywin is holding the conch shell in her bag, not offering up that information, but she's holding it.
6.
6. I love it when you send the invisible man to do skip and you see Nothing. See, as you've walked off and left these guys without telling them again, which is always a great.
I say you say sent the invisible man.
He just walks
We
off
don't
and
know where he is.
He does. As you guys having this conversation, so you get up to the thing with a 6. You're still, as you're like looking, you get up on there's like a felled tree that's fallen in apart, and you get up on that to get a bit more leverage. You're not that not leverage, a bit of height. You're not that tall, and you're peeking in. And again, from looking into the long grass that's there, it looks like a tree is fighting another tree. Like there's just things wiggling and moving around. There's no sound. There's greenery that's moving. It looks like almost like there's you know when you get like really small little tornadoes. They're not really tornadoes. They're like whirlpools of air. It looks like that. Like there's some sort of air discussion that's throwing things around within this space, but you can't make out with what's going on. But with the 6, what you do get as a shock, as you're up on the thing, passing by a small rock behind you, you see a small white mushroom. I say small white. You're also small. Little bit smaller than you. But this thing is just traveling. You see the top of this like red mushroom with like white spots on it, just traveling through the grass at speed. Just passes by your eyes.
Like a toadstool from Mario.
Like Toadstool, exactly like Toadstool from Mario. Well, no, you just see the top. It's moving, so you understand it must have legs of some sort. But yeah, it's just this Toadstool moving as it passes by you. As the rest of you haven't, and Zaga, you kind of catch this as it's going back, heading towards your group. As you guys are having this chat, everyone apart from Zaga, actually, just from your distance, as this thing passes off, as it gets close, you just hear, "Help me!" and turn around to see this small mushroom man running at you.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
To me, Mario.
Yeah. As you turn around, it literally just runs up to you guys, and it is just it's a white. It's like almost like the Marshmallow Man with a mushroom head on, just like a white blob, white arms and white legs, and it runs towards you. You can't see a mouth. You can see 2 little eyes, and the sound that you got feels very similar to that of when Vex used to speak to you. Feels like a telepathic send rather not, as this thing runs straight up to you guys. What shall I see? It just like almost grabs one of you.
I just want to wave.
I'd like to bend down towards it because I see it as a pet.
Nice. As you bend down towards it, it jumps up onto you, and it says again, "Please help us."
What's the matter?
Zaga, at this point, you see with your 6 coming into your vision 2 figures, 2 humanoid figures, but those moving trees, you're now the hint of recognition. You're annoyed that you didn't remember before with your poor roll. These tree-like creatures, humanoids walking towards them, reminding you very much of when you found Meadow. The same things that came out of those trees there are walking right past you.
Past me towards the group.
They're walking, yeah. They look to be in pursuit of the small thing that's run away.
And what's behind them if they're moving past me in the clearing? Nothing?
In the clearing, you're not picking up any more. Like, all you're still seeing is there's still some rustling and moving going on. But as you've kind of seen this little mushroom come past you quickly, and you've looked back, then you see that these 2 coming forward are actually humanoid figures that are essentially the tree things that you fought before. You'd probably make the assumption that that further inside there's more of a ruckus that probably isn't just that. There's something else. Yeah, so they're walking towards you.
I stay where I am.
Cool.
Silent.
Can everybody roll initiative, please?
Can we just clock that I asked the cute little mushroom what's going on, and I rolled a 22.
Oh, nice.
19.
I'm a little baby mushroom.
11.
14.
And a 16 for the invisible kobold.
That Von on 11.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Let me just get this.
Sorry, does the mushroom have legs?
Yeah. So it's running.
Are they little legs?
They're little. They're very little legs. Yeah.
Is it like a jelly cat?
What the hell's a
You
jelly
know the
cat?
little toys? Oh, wrong audience. Don't worry.
A jelly cat.
We're not children. We don't play with toys.
Yeah.
Play
Cool.
with miniatures. They're different.
Yeah, exactly. They're not toys. They're talking about. I don't have a whole multiple rooms full of shit of toys. Something the movie said that when the movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's in the
these are cool
character.
little toys. It's like they're not toys. Cool. So this is yeah, fuck it. We go up the ghost now. I can't roll to cover it because Zaga can't roll perception to save his life.
Okay, that's cute as fuck.
Isn't it?
It's
That's
the,
cute.
so this is your little sprout.
Oh my god, I love it.
It's got little legs. So yeah, not quite toads. Yeah, as he's running towards you, as you pick him up and he just says, "Help us!" You look behind, you see the two towering figures coming towards you. Saga is invisible on this rock as they're making their way towards him, and you can see there's definitely a ruckus going on further within. Faywin, you are first to act.
So I'd like to ask this little cute thing if it wants to be friends. And also, what's going on? Grab onto the back of my cloak and then kind of lift my cloak so it can run behind me.
Cool. Well, yeah, as you knelt down to it, it kind of just jumped to grab onto you, and its eyes are staring. Its eyes don't have eyelids; they are just like little beads, and
Yeah.
it's staring at you, just like asking you for help. So yeah, you
And I give him a
Yes,
little
okay.
kiss,
you can give him a little kiss if you want for free. Yeah.
a little peck. Okay.
Ask him if he's a fun guy.
I'd like to draw my bow
Why?
at
Why?
Corin.
Yeah. Allow it.
I want to ask her, like, what's going on? And then kind of move him sideways away from my eye line
Yeah.
and look at these things coming towards him.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell that they're the things that hurt my
Yes.
BFF?
You recognise,
Right.
you've seen them before.
Let's
you
fucking
recognise
go.
these as the things that broke themselves free from the tree before. They were something that was involved in the area that Meadow was found.
You best believe that I draw my bow.
I believe it.
I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on
Yeah.
one of them, please.
Yeah.
And then I would like to attack. It is a 24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Thought so. Then 7 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage. As you fire through, you blow almost like the top upper part of this thing. It like catches perfectly with the arrow, and it just rips off like one whole arm. And there's a massive concave in the side of this beast as it's walking towards you now with just one arm and two legs. Still coming towards you, but that really, really fucked it up.
Let him fucking come.
I'll be ready. Nice. Moving,
Sorry,
stay
one
where you
more
are.
thing. I'd just like to cradle the mushroom at this
Yeah,
point.
you have the mushroom. We will blue tack the mushroom to you somehow.
Thank you.
If you're not moving, Corin, you are up next.
So which one did Faven attack?
She didn't
Whichever.
pick, but whichever one. This would say this one.
Okay, I'll attack the same one.
Yep.
And because it's not taking a turn, I get advantage. I'll get to re-roll one of them because it's a 1. I rolled a 2.
Suck it, Gil.
And the other one's a 7, so it's going to be 12 to hit.
12 just hits. Jammy fuck.
Yeah, very lucky.
Bum, 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 bum.
16 points of piercing damage.
16 points. This one is. You fire through the more solid side as it just shatters and the twigs hit the ground. Dead as a doorstop. I've just killed something. Oh no. Nice. Dead. Would like to move?
Back to my exactly.
You are to the right of Faven. Oh.
Can I just move behind the closest tree and bonus action die?
Yeah, roll your stealth.
That would be a 22 to hit.
22 on the hide. Nice. Zaga, you are up next. Arta behind. You are
I am going to creep past this tree thing that's in front of me
Yeah.
and make my way into the clearing.
Okay.
Stealthily. Do I need to roll a stealth check?
You do.
5.
Bum, bum, bum. Where's the perception from? Oh, damn it, I forgot to do on that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you... What is your movement? 30?
30.
You want to stay outside of opportunity attack range?
Yeah.
Or not?
If I'd rolled better on stealth, I wouldn't care, but yeah.
30 gets you up on the mound.
Okay, and from here, I want to survey the area in front of me.
Mm-hmm. You, give me a perception check.
Oh, this always goes so well.
Yeah, it goes so well. Just
14!
nice. You can see clearly there's another one of the tree-like creatures, but then there's these two of the more like vine-based ones, the more greenery-based beasts, these two here. And you remember you fought one of those before as well. You also see two larger mushroom men, big red plate like tops on them, flat cap tops on them, and they seem to be, from where you're acting, they seem to be fighting against this twig thing. So whilst there's a ruckus going on, it doesn't look to be a one-way ruckus. There is these mushrooms are fighting against these tree-based beings.
Okay, I will stay on the mound where I am for now.
Mm-hmm. Arta.
Right. How far am I away from the nearest creature thing?
35.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon behind it.
Oh, nice.
So I hope you've got those bongo drums ready.
Yeah, definitely.
Forgot that was what your spirit weapon was.
What was the spell down?
Spiritual Weapon.
You said what was? Oh, I thought you said what spell you did. I thought you didn't do a spell.
No. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, Spiritual Weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm also miles away from the mic, which probably isn't helping because I'm lounging. That's not a pair of bongo drums. That's an orange circle.
I don't think
That's probably a better thing to do, to be honest. So for that bonus action, I'm going to attack the Spiritual Weapon.
Get me. Nice.
It's not too bad actually. That's a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Excellent. It's 8 points of some kind of damage.
Bludgeon.
I don't think it is actually.
Is it magical? It's like bludgeoning, but magical, right?
Force damage, yeah.
Force, yeah. Nice. You, as it hits, you see, because it's attacking from behind. So from your point of view, you command your spiritual weapon to attack. All you see is the bongo drums just bursting through the chest of this thing as it almost like explodes from the inside, like sunshine has blown it up. Before you realise it was just the bongo drums. But yeah, poof, down he goes. You have killed this beast. That was a long one.
Excellent. I'm now going to move as close to my spiritual weapon as I can.
Yep. What's your full movement?
30.
Okay, yep, you're here.
And then... So is there 3 on the mushrooms in the corner?
There's 3 here, and then there's 2 mushrooms.
Okay. The one that's closest to one of... what's the range on this? 2 seconds. Yeah, okay, the one that's closest to the mushroom, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on, which might not work, but we'll try it, because it's necrotic, but yeah.
The one that's closest... This one.
Oh, hold on. Which one? I'm looking on Twitch, not on
Yeah,
Discord.
sorry. The one to the far right and one to the left.
Far right.
Yep, nice.
Toll the Dead, so that's a saving throw of wisdom nature.
A wisdom saving throw. It's got no modifier. That's a 12.
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
Excellent. That is 5 necrotic damage. If it hasn't been hit, which I don't think it has.
It has not been. No. 5 necrotic damage.
Yeah. So if I've healed it, it's only 5. It's fine.
Yep. Cool.
And then that is my turn. I've done 2 things. Very exciting.
Yay! Okay, up next is this one at the front that you just hit. It is aware that it's been hit, but it is going to try and take down anyway. So it swings, and Zaga, from your position, you see it just swings into this this mushroom man, this myconid adult. Sorry, I didn't put those guys in. Must put everybody in case you decide to kill everybody. Yeah, and just reaches out with his claws and just smashes in. Yes, damages. 6. Nice. Oh. Okay, I'll come back to that. My computer's frozen. And the vines are up. So one is going to attempt to... Where are you? Constrict. Nice. So, Zaga, you again see this one here fires out from its arms that look like long fingers whip out as these vines wrap around this second myconid adult here, as he is now bound by this this creature.
No, not the mushrooms that are supposed to go on my pizza.
Yeah, he's got him. So he's primed, and then this guy is going to move 10 foot back, hearing the commotion, feeling his buddies die, and going to going to throw entangling roots towards you, Arta. Can you give me a strength save, please?
I can. Provided I can find a d20 in this pile. It's not that bad. That's a 16.
16's good. So as these vines, you see this thing coming towards you, these vines start shooting out from all around you, from the body, like the bodies of the dead needles finger out. As you see, you kind of whoa, just back yourself away and stamp on a few enough to manage to stop yourself being restrained. Its movement is up, so that is all it's going to do for now. Ooh. How's it got? 5, 10, 15. My plan went perfectly. Zaga, you are surveying from your invisible high tower, feeling rather safe, watching the battle happen around you. To your right-hand side, as you're looking out, you see this fight going down. You can see the entrance to the back and this like statuesque figure with these vines that are just moving out from this mouth and wrapping around. They seem to be covering this doorway towards the back, that there's something being blocked or held off here. As you're kind of getting inside of that, you notice down to your right hand side there's a similar looking mouth, as coming out from said mouth shoots a vine towards your direction. That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
I know, I just like making you say it. That is... that's 11 points of bludgeoning damage as these vines just fire out of these mouth. I've got little vines here. They come firing out towards you. Are still attached and within the mouth of this beast, just wrap around and constrict you there. You are now grappled. Just checking I haven't fucked anything up. No. Yeah, you're grappled. How it saw you, you are surprised, but you understand that certain things have certain sights that don't require actual sight with eyes to see, like plants. So you are grappled. You Do you have to roll? Is invisibility Constitution save? Concentration spell.
No, it just says it ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Okay.
Oh, well, no,
Wait, it's concentration. Should be concentration. Yeah. Can you roll a con save then, please? No, sorry, a Constitution roll. It's a D20 plus your con modifier.
Is a 10, but it doesn't tell me what I need to succeed.
Yeah, 10. You have to get 10 to maintain. So you are wrapped, but you are invisible. So yeah, as it looks at everyone else, there's just these vines wrapping around an invisible Zaga-sized corpse. As we go back to the top, and it is Phelan.
So because my first one died, the hunter's mark transfers to somebody else.
Yep. So where would you like to transfer it?
Is the other one next to? There's none really close to me now, are there?
No, closest one to you is here, which is about 40, 45 foot. You have your
Oh,
movement
that's
if you
good.
want to move closer.
My hunter's mark lasts 90 foot,
Oh, yeah.
so I'll just swap it onto that one, please.
Yeah, this one here. Cool.
Yep.
Has been
And
marked.
then- Pardon?
So he's been marked.
Oh, okay. And then I want to ask Little Mushroom Man again, what is happening?
Little mushroom man into your head says, they've come for us. They're stopping us leaving.
I'd like to comfort him
As your-
and draw my bow.
They're there. That's all I do.
And in my head say, don't worry, and I don't necessarily know that this is going into his head, but in my head say, don't worry, we're going to protect you. And then 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits.
That's good to know. And then
Have we gone the whole way around?
Because you haven't had your go, have you?
No, I'll have a go.
Oh, sorry, it was one before you then. Yeah, we have.
I hit 8.
You were before Zaga getting wrapped up. Okay, we'll retcon back. Nice. 8. Nice. Von, sorry, you're up.
Oh, so what's on the one that's in the middle? What's the
It's Hunter's
circle
Mark.
around it? Oh, Hunter's Mark. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I?
I got so excited to kill Zaga that I jumped.
Can I see this thing that's growing Zaga? From where I am?
Not really, no.
Would I be aware? I suppose I wouldn't be aware because I wouldn't even
Zaga's
know
disappeared.
Zaga's
You'd assume that potentially that Zaga's effed off, invisible, but all you can see on that hill is a wrap of vines. It doesn't.
there. Yeah.
It's not
okay.
like because Zaga's not visible. Like these are tree
Yeah,
creatures and you've just seen like vines grow from the ground here. Vines growing on top of the hill wrapped around something aren't necessarily.
Yeah. Okay.
If you desperately want to do it, we can roll to see your sense check. But yeah, it's
No, it makes sense
it's
to
distance as
not
well.
notice that. Can
It's like 60
I?
foot from you.
Can I fire a guiding bolt
You can.
at? First of all, I want to do my starry form
Starry form,
archer. And then fire a guiding bolt at. I'm gonna go for the one that's grappling the mushroom with that.
Yep. What's the distance on that?
120.
Yeah, okay, that's easy enough. Yeah. Walk away. Guiding bolt's attack, right? It's not a save.
Yeah.
Cool.
That is a 14.
14 hits.
That is a 14 radiant damage.
14 radiant damage. Nice.
And then I'm going to use the starry form archer on the one that's got the hunter's mark.
Yep. Oh, that's what they do. Okay, cool. Yeah,
And that is a 17.
that hits as well.
Uh, 6 points of radiant damage.
Woo, that one is looking pretty effed up. You staying where you are?
Can I move on to that log on the left?
You can indeed. Yeah. Use about 20-25 of your movement to get on that. And I will throw you on. Nice. Corin. That would have been going to Faywin, but she's had her go. So, Corin, you are up.
Can I move onto the log in front of me, please?
Yep.
And I will attack the
Log.
one with Hunter's Mark on.
Okay.
Oh, just quickly, Herb, did the attack on the other one affect the grapple at all, or
Oh, yeah,
not?
it should. Yeah, it would have. Sorry. Oh, yeah, he loses his grapple on the beast. On the beast. On the mushroom.
I'm assuming that's going to miss. It'll be an 8.
8 does miss, yes.
Okay. Yeah, in case I'm done.
Stay where you are.
Yeah.
Nice. Zaga, you are up. Arta next.
What are my options for breaking the grapple to
trying to
attack
break-
the thing?
Trying to break the grapple. Hang on, let me just check. That's
I guess I need to attack the vines that are
on
holding.
the... Wow. Yes, but before your go starts, you take damage from the vine. And it's quite bad. I haven't got enough dice.
That's never a good sign.
18...
18 dice?
23. You take 23 points of poison damage.
You can help.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
As you are fighting with the vines, working out what you're going to do here, just within the vines, hundreds of small needles into your skin as they break the skin and inject you with poison. You are down.
It doesn't say, but I guess my invisibility ends.
Yeah, I think invisibility ends if
Yeah,
you're on
concentration. You have concentration.
Yeah.
on being down.
Yes, you are down. Zaga is down.
I'm assuming since you've taken off that he's no longer grappled, even though he's down.
As he's gone down, the vines are starting to release from from him.
And
I
we
have
see his lifeless
extenders.
body.
And because it's the start of your go, it means you need to roll a death save. Can you ping me the death save, please?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Sorry, if he's down now, we can see him now, right? Because his
Yes,
invisibility is
he's now
gone.
up here. Yeah.
See
So
his-
as the poison would have gone, that would have been quite a thing. And yeah, I mean, it's up to Zaga. but
With the
there
terrain
would
he's
have
on,
been a cry.
and he's down, would we see him, or would you have to make a perception?
No, you would. I think if you would. Well, it's Zaga. If you've just gone down by being injected with poison, would you have cried out as you went down?
Maybe, although I was wrapped in vines, so it might have been quite muffled.
They would be wrapped around you. It's not an attempt to. You wouldn't have had the condition of being gagged. That's a condition. So yeah, you have the ability to scream if you're going down. It's like a
I don't know if I'd have screamed. I might have yelped. I don't know.
fucking lame die.
What's a success and what's a fail for death?
Above a 10. Above a 10 is a success.
Oh,
below
okay.
a 10 is a fail. And that one
It's just
is
because it
two
no longer
fail.
it on the screen.
Yeah, you just have to click. Yeah, and that one is a 2 fails, and a 20 is 2 successes. On 3
Got it.
successes, you come back to 1 point. On 3 fails, you die. Arta, you're up.
So obviously his invisibility ended. He went down. Did I see him fall?
Yeah. So as he died, from your distance as well, easily. As he because you'll see the vines wrapped around, and then as he comes back to life, as he dies, and they unravel, you see the movement and the falling of the small body on top of the hill. And he's on a hill, right? So it's not like he's falling into grass below.
I have
He's pretty
2
visible.
questions.
Yep.
So spiritual weapon is a bonus action. Can I use it as an action instead? Can I
to
use a bonus
remove
action
it?
as an action? Is that a thing?
It's not normally a thing because it lets you, there's a reason they're that way round.
Why did I get rid of the touch heal one instead of go for the bonus action heal?
Yeah.
Because now I can't move my thing. That's fine. Okay, I'll bonus action heal him. Healing word.
Nice.
How many spell slots do we have? 1d4 plus 3. 5 points of healing.
Nice, Saga. You are back to being conscious.
And then I'm gonna charge in and hit the nearest one with my hammer. You hurt my friend.
So this one here is the nearest one that you can see. You can charge forward and try and hit the thing that got Zago if you'd like, but it is like essentially a set of vines. It's a plant.
No, I'm gonna hit the monster.
This one, yeah. Nice.
Well, I'm gonna attempt to. I'm not gonna hit it.
No.
In fact, I'm gonna, in my anger, I'm gonna catastrophically miss with a nat 1.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't hit it.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss, baby.
That's my turn. But
That's your
Zaga
turn.
is no longer dying for now.
Yeah, Zaga has life, so he's no longer on death saves, which is good. It is the vines going nice as he hits again. Another 6 on this guy. As the needly thistly boy at the back hits in and claws into this mushroom in your or on your shoulder or on your back, wherever it's facing, wherever the sprout is, you feel them wince at the same time. Like these mushrooms are sensing or feeling each other's pain when stuff is going on. And the one, where's the other one? Oh, he's over there. Oh, no, they've got a mission. Nice. Cool. He is going to reconstrict. No, he's not. Oh, what the hell? Just change everything.
Can I just ask you, from where I am, can I see the thing at the back?
You can see, yeah, this one at the back. Yeah, you can see the vines are moving around this area here. The one that's closer to Zaga, you can see. Yeah, essentially, they're like.
I mean, with the mushrooms and the trails.
Yeah. You'll be able to see from now with the fight going on. You'll be able to see it. There's nothing obscuring the view, and now you're used to seeing mushrooms and trees fighting. Then yeah, it's quite easy. Yeah. So my Excel just decided to be really cool. 6, nice. Cool. That's that one. Those two are gonna hold the 4. Von, you are up.
Well, to not waste the advantage from the guiding bolt, I guess I'm going to cast another guiding bolt at that same one again that's attacking the mushroom on the left. Well, there's no point rolling the other dice because I've got a nat 20 on that one.
Nice! Double dead dice!
That's 30 radiant damage.
3-0?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, well, he's dead.
There's no advantage in the
he
next
just combusts. as much as a plant can combust, a plant just combusts as he goes down. As he goes down, and behind you see the Marconid, like grown one, look towards you, and you hear in your head, "Thank you."
They're making mushroom friends. Can I do the Starry Form Archer on the Hunter's Mark again?
It's looking pretty fucked.
It's 13.
Whoa! He is gone as well.
Oh, well, any damage would kill it.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was 13 points of damage. I was like, what?
Oh, no, so it's 13 to hit.
Hits. Sorry, yeah, 13 hits.
That's 4 points.
Oh, he's not quite dead. Record. He's very close to being dead.
No.
But not quite dead. Sorry, I think you did 13.
Wait to roll 20 damage.
he's looking real fudged. Nice. Up next is the Vine.
Is it not Zaga next?
No, Zaga's right on the top. It's because Zaga... The Vine did damage to Zaga at the start of Zaga's turn. It wasn't the Vine's turn.
I thought it was Von then Zaga.
No.
No, it's Von, then the Vines, then Faywin.
Yeah.
It only looked like it was me then Zaga last time because
of that.
I went after the Vines and Faywin when I should have gone before.
15 foot square. 15 foot square. Nice. Can. Oh, no. Oh, you've all done such a good job of splitting yourself up, you bastards.
We learn from past mistakes.
Watching it go down, the vines in the back of the mouth shoot out towards the mushroom that just thanked you for its help. If I can't kill you, I'll kill you with feelings. That's definitely going to hit. 18. Take a 2d6 off the bat. 5.
Is Thistle involved in this, or is he just sitting back and chilling?
Yeah, if you look back, Thistle he's not chilling. He's like cowering essentially. He doesn't have.
Okay.
Pussy.
Wow, you're not pussy. Just people like fighters. The vines shoot down and grapple from behind this Macaulay, wrapped around completely, almost like after his gaze passes from Yuvon and he looks around to fight the next battle, just gets whipped around behind him. That is its go. Faywin, you are up. Corin on deck.
Is the Hunter's Mark one still up?
He's just up, yeah.
Can I move forward a little bit?
Yeah, of course you can.
Kind of parallel to the trunk.
Yep.
Yeah. And then attack. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Oh, it's so gonna die.
Likely will. It's 2 health.
Oh, right, great,
think you
because
can even
I
miss.
rolled 14.
Yeah.
Can it be like overkill? Like it just puffs up in smoke?
From an arrow?
Yeah.
If you can explain how an arrow puffs up in smoke, then yeah.
Use one of your red arrows.
Absolutely not.
Do not use one of your red arrows. That's great.
The arrow goes straight through to him and hits the
No,
other one
because-
that's attacking the mushroom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fires straight through in a
Oh,
line and kills the mushroom. Oh, no, you fired it from
Multi-shot. No, it came off the bow so quickly that it caught fire. And then...
Nice. And
Okay, cool.
combusted.
It reached that level of velocity and
Yeah.
it just set itself
The
alight.
friction set itself on fire. Alright,
I am
we'll do that.
so proficient with that bow.
Mhm.
And then I want to ask my little mushroom friend. I want to know what its name is because I just think it's cute. But where are they coming from? Are there more?
It doesn't give you any more information on that. It just essentially repeats back. Please help us. They won't let us leave.
Why are you trying to leave?
Have a conversation. We're in the middle of battle.
I'm thinking it as I'm killing
Oh,
shit.
okay.
It should want to.
Yeah. House arrest, isn't it?
And then how far away am I from that one that's just been grappled with the vine?
50.
With the rest, I obviously moved a couple of squares. Can I
Yep.
just move as close to that one as I can?
What's
get,
your full
please?
movement?
30.
Yeah, you can get there.
And that's
He
it.
definitely doesn't
And
have
then
that
I'm
much
like-
movement, but I'm letting you carry with him for free.
I am carrying him and I'm cradling him with love.
Oh, and firing a bow with both hands. It's crazy.
Multitasking.
I am very
Yeah.
proficient.
That's not really how that works. Corin, you're up.
Have I got enough movement to get on the mound next to Zaga?
I've
got 25.
25. You can get next to Zaga.
Yeah, that's fine. Just...
You
And
Kick him in the head. Yep.
I'll take a shot at the one that's fighting the mushroom on the right.
Yep.
Oh, you're lucky that's cocked, not 20.
Am I lucky or is he lucky?
That'll be a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Does the mushroom count as an ally?
I would say no, not at the moment.
I mean, the other one just thanked us, and the little one's telling us to help. But it sounds like we're allies.
Hey, you're not dead. Shut up.
That'll be 5 points apiece.
It's real fun. You fire in the back. This thing, almost like the Sandman style, concaves the hole around the middle. It's just very frail branches around the outside of this tree beast's torso. Its arms. It's like ready to snap as it goes. Super fun. That you move?
That'll be my goal.
Zaga, you are up. Well, you're down, but you can stand up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You're right there, Zaga.
Hey,
I'm gonna be lie down, are you?
Don't let those fucking vines touch you.
What vines?
You'll see.
Oh, great.
You'll see. That's helpful.
I've only got half movement, right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna get off the mound and go down next to Art.
You'll see, and now you get the vines right where I did.
Yeah. Down in front or down behind?
Behind. I'm
You can get
quite
here.
weak right now.
Yeah, 20, 25, you can get right behind him.
Yeah, and while I'm behind him, I'm going to tell him his horns look particularly nice today, and give him one of those bardic inspiration charges.
Nice. So bardic inspiration on Arthur, who is up now.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Spiritual weapon to the standing up creature thing.
Yep.
And then I'll try and work out what the hell we do with vines.
Yep.
I might just stand in it and get it to attack me, so I hellish rebuke it. Right, we'll attack that first.
Roll your attack.
Ooh, that is a 19 plus 5. That is 24.
Definitely hits.
And that is 5 plus 3. That is 8 points of force damage.
8 points of force damage. Is this one? Poof! Again, similar state, explodes from the impact of the bongo drums to the back of the torso. Well, actually, it passes through the torso, poof, up and takes the head off.
Is the northernmost one, the top one, is that still
Grappled.
Yeah.
This one's still grappled. Yeah. So as you
grappled by the vines.
Yeah, grappled by the vines that are coming out of this mouth at the back. As you stand now, the tree beasts are all moving are all down. What is left is a mushroom that is grappled by some vines, and then this doorway. This is all covered by the vines as it's here.
That's not correct. I'm not sure. So can I see the sort of vines themselves? No, actually no. That's not one. I'm gonna run up to the mushroom thing. And I'm gonna try and pull it out of the grapple.
Nice. You bonus action, didn't you?
Huh?
Yeah, because I was gonna say I was like, yeah, but you bonus action attacked with the
the bonus action is for the.
Yeah, roll a strength check.
Come on, mushroom man. 14.
14 is the DC. You free the mushroom man from the vines.
Yes.
You may well have just saved that mushroom's life. In fact,
Things you love to see.
I think you probably definitely did if I'm going to roll 66.
And I'm going to pat it on the head. And then that's going to be my turn. So
Nice. As you pat it on the head, it looks up to you again. No mouth movement. And it says, thank you. Von, you're up. The mushroom men are... the mushroom men are up. I feel like they're not that smart. Okay, one definitely does. Cool. So as he thanks you, the two mushroom men turn and just kind of make their way back towards the vines and just start trying to claw into the vines. They're trying to like rip open a gap wherever they can. They do some damage. Cool. Von, you're up.
So, are we able to tell that these vines are coming from these mouths?
You definitely can see this one. This one is a definite stable point of the vines. You then have seen that there is a secondary point that clearly has some vines coming out of it. But yeah, that you can see that if these guys are trying to get in here and this was what has constricted it, you have a couple of points that you can attack this thing from.
And so, how much square space is that taking up? Is that like?
It's a plant.
I can't you can't see it from the aerial, like direct aerial.
Yeah. I think you're going to use moonbeam. Is that what you're asking for?
Yeah.
It takes it takes up enough, but it will grow across the thing, so it takes up a huge amount of space. In what it actually is, but yeah, on a square itself, it sits on a 5-foot square, but it doesn't necessarily move the way a normal creature would move. It's a bit
if I was to place a moonbeam directly on top of that exit point of the vines there, that wouldn't cover the mushrooms, would it?
How big's the moonbeam?
It's 5-foot radius.
5 foot.
So 4 squares.
If you put it on the tree, you could put it on the back corner of it.
Yeah.
If you put it on the front, you'd probably catch, because these guys are up in melee range with it. So if you put it on the tree and on here, then yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'm going to use Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Is that the one that doesn't do anything until next time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But their turn's like directly after me, isn't it? Or is that the other one?
Yeah, the vine's turn is direct after you.
Yeah. And because the amount on the field and the fact that base probably can't move, they should be able to get 2 Moonbeam hits onto it.
That's a pretty good use of Moonbeam, I'd say. Yeah. So is that you okay? You moving up anyways? Then we go.
And I can still use my starry form archer. How far away is it from me?
55.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and hit that same point with the starry form archer as well. Then.
Nice.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 definitely hits.
So I need 4 points of radiant damage.
4 points of radiant damage, fire into the vine. As a plant, it's very difficult to gauge. Whilst it's coming out of a mouth, which is cool and all, very difficult to gauge. As one vine singes off, like another one replaces it. Medusa's hairstyle, but definitely took damage. Let's check its resistances. Yeah, cool. Nice. So it's its turn. So you want to roll your moonbeam damage, or is it save?
This a con save? Is it con save? Yeah, con save.
I've got +3 to con. Good luck. I rolled a 19, so it's a 22.
Okay, so it takes half damage.
Half damage, baby. Moonbeam. But yes, it can't move very far.
That is 9 points of radiant damage.
9 points of radiant damage. Nice. Cool. On its go. It is going to. It's not constricting anybody, so it's going to try and constrict someone. Each one creature hit the target. Unfortunately, Zaga's really left you in shit there, Corin. As this vine, like a snake, rises up and fires towards you. Very much like a snake, actually. Fires towards you. That is not great on the dice. 15.
Yeah, that hits.
15 hits. 2d6 plus 4. That's 13 points of bludgeon damage, and you are grappled.
Zaga shouts up at Corin. Yeah, those vines!
Yeah, thanks, Zaga.
As we go back round to the top. Faywin, you are up.
I'd like to shoot into where the moonbeam is.
Yeah.
A 13 to hit.
Ooh, 13 just hits.
Ooh.
That is your AC to beat, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not a creature, is it? The vine thing.
It is
So
a plant.
the hunter's thing wouldn't move
Yeah,
to
that's
it.
not wouldn't work.
It's a 5 damage.
5 damage. Quake in my boots. Nice. Anything else? No, not really. Corin, you...
Can I go up on that mount next to me?
Oh, hang on, let me just... Can you get up on the mount? Yep. Yep, it maintains. Boop.
Why did you roll for that?
Because you attacked the vine, so he had to maintain his grapple on Corin,
Okay.
which is quite
I
important.
thought you were rolling for the mound to suddenly start attacking me and swallow me up or something.
That's a good idea.
No.
I didn't, but I like the paranoia brings me great joy.
Thank you. And I just one more thing. I'd like to ask the mushroom. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, we all are hurting.
Oh, what a little loser. All right, cool.
The mushroom thinks, please stop asking so many
Yeah,
fucking
fucking hell.
questions.
Just fucking kill the thing, alright? Fuck me. I should have made him cockney, shouldn't I? Give us a fucking
No.
hand, will you?
He sounds like Hector. I like it. Okay, my turn is finished.
I have one small child voice. That's your turn, which means it's Corin's turn, which is a real shame for Corin.
Is that a strength grapple to go?
You
Strength
unfortunately take the damage first
Oh,
from the grapple of the vine.
I'm going to be down there.
70...
Yeah, I'm done.
21 points of poison
Yeah.
damage. That's Corin.
I only had 3 left.
Oh, fucking hell. As Corin goes down again, similar situation to before, you see the vine snap, wrap, and as Corin is held, as the next go goes round, as he goes to take his action, the little spines pierce, and you are hit with poison damage. You are down, and it's your go, so you can roll a death save, please. And then ping me the result.
Thank you.
Perfect. Round to the top. Oh no, it's not round to the top, is it? Sorry, it's Corin's go. It's Zaga. And then Arthur.
Well, I guess I have to heal Corin.
I mean, you did kind of put him in the shit. I'm not.
Well, I couldn't have stayed there much longer either. I wasn't any healthier than he was.
I know. Could have dragged him with you.
I will move up to Corin and cast Cure Wounds with my hand on the top of his head.
Nice.
Pure, like, right on the top of his head.
Yeah.
Like a skull cap.
Just grab him by the fucking crown of his head.
And that is 10 points of healing, which
Nice.
makes him healthier than me again.
Yeah.
So I will fuck off this mound.
Yeah. So that was 10 up, 10 down. You have an extra 5?
Oh no, I've got 30. So
Oh, you got 30,
it's
you've got extra
10 up. Maybe I can, can I drag him down 10?
You got 20 left.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can drag him down 10. You can drag him off the mountain.
I'm not sure if that gets us out of range of the vines or not. But
There's only one way to find out. But yeah, it's got to be better than where he was.
there you go. And I say to him, "You're welcome."
Arta, you are...
Thanks, Saga.
So, are there any sort of the vine near the mushroom I freed? Can I still see that vine? Is that still there?
The vine, yeah. So as you've chopped off the scissored off the vine, and another one replaces in this place. So it's not so much that it's only got so many. It's got as many until it dies, right? It's a plant, so you can see that the vines are still covering here. That these two mushrooms are fighting to claw through to the entrance of this cave. But it's not to say there's not other vines that could shoot out, that could come down if you want to. But at the moment, the vines in this area are across the doorway and floating ominously above, and then there's one that's snaking around on the floor over here.
So I'll just explain what I'm thinking. My
Mhm.
thought process.
Oh
So
yeah.
either help them with the cave, where try and get in the cave and try and escape the vines if we can,
Yep.
or just hit any vines I see.
I will tell you that both will have the same effect. Hitting the vine and killing the vine is what you want to do, and the vine is a one giant beast.
Okay, well, regardless, I was working the basis of what would Arta do.
Mm-hmm.
And what Arta would do is just hit the vines.
Yeah,
Because
nice.
it hurt his friend.
Whack away.
So, I'm going to move in my spiritual weapon
Yeah.
on the vines on the floor.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you can get up alongside easily. We'll say it covers the whole of this arena, so it's easy enough to move it forward and just do damage.
That's that one. Okay, I'm going to run forward and hit it with my... That's a 19.
19 hits.
5 points of bludgeoning.
How many? 5.
Yeah.
5
It might be
points
better
of
to just do Toll... Sorry, my mid-line. It might be better to just do Toll the Dead, to be honest, but we'll skip past that.
Obviously.
That's 5.
5 is done.
And that's it.
Arta, those two are going to whack away again. Both hit. Oh, one hit with a natural 20. Go on, little mushroom people. So they chunk off a bit more. This thing is officially bloodied at this point. Even though it has no blood and is a plant, but do that information what you want. Von, you're up.
I am going to... I'm going to fire a actual level 1 guiding bolt this time, because I've used up my free use of it at the vine. That's a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
That is a 10 radiant damage.
10 radiant. Nice. Good chunk coming off there.
I really need to start rolling those 6s separately rather than all at the same time. Keeps knocking into each other and fucking get ones on them. And also do the starry form archer into it as well.
Yep, cool.
I guess I should have done it the other way around, shouldn't I? To give a better attack advantage on it. But
yeah.
Oh well. It has advantage on it now. And I rolled the same on both of them. 16.
16 hits.
And that's 4 points of radiant damage. I need to use a different D8. I think that one. I keep rolling 2 on that D8.
Yeah, put it in the bin. Get rid of it. That is you up. Moving, stay where you are.
Stay where I am. And good. If I calculate it right, moving should still be up for this. There its turn.
Oh, yeah, it's not moving from that spot. So yeah, what was it? Con save.
Yeah.
Plus 3 to con. I've rolled nat 20.
Fucking hell.
This dice. Using it forever.
I mean, does Nats on it add any extra effect?
No, it just means it still just means it passes, right? I mean, I would have preferred the nat 20 on what it's about to do on its go. So. Yeah,
exactly. So that's just 5 points of radiant. Is it radiant damage? What is it? Yeah, radiant damage.
Yeah, it's looking fucked.
And that would be Moonbeam down.
Done. Okay, so Moonbeam is gone. Cool. It is going to. It's going to. You're right underneath it and fucking hit up to get advantage on the save. What does restraint do? Restraint doesn't do enough as a thing, does it? 5. No, it is. Arta, can you roll a strength saving throw, please?
Oh no!
That's what you're good at.
I can. That is a. Wait for it. 19.
19. So the ground around the front here is all difficult terrain now. You managed to not get yourself restrained within it, but it does mean movement out of it is going to cost you more, as it is going to wiggle its wiggly worm another 5 foot forward up on this hill. And that is its turn. Faye, when you are up, Corin next. This thing's looking weak. Not super weak. Not weak.
I'll just fire an arrow at it.
What you do?
9 to hit.
9 does not hit. Sweet.
At this point, my eyes are filled with tears because the mushroom stopped answering me, and so I missed my shot.
Why won't you just kill it? Stop fucking around and hit it. No, it doesn't say
I'm
that.
trying.
Any movement, or is coming up? You on your mound? It's a nice mound.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there, please.
Excellent. Corin, you are up. Half movement stand.
Yes, please. And I will take a shot at the vine on the next attack.
You can shoot the one that's on the hill.
No, I want to shoot the one next to it.
Oh, you want to shoot? You sure? You don't hit the one on the hill?
Yeah.
I want my advantage.
Dirty 20, please.
Oh, dirty 20. Yeah, it's...
That's 13 points of piercing.
13 points of piercing. That's big. This thing is losing. It's looking rather limp. Overboiled spaghetti is how I would describe it. Or linguine, maybe, because they're flat tongues. Nice. Stay where you are.
Yeah.
Saga, you're up. I'll type next.
Zaga's just going to touch himself and cast Cure Wounds.
That always makes me laugh.
I touch myself.
I touch myself. Fucking useless. And then I guess Zaga's going to move round to an area he thinks is safer, which is up next to Feywin.
This side of her, or you want to go around?
Other side.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Further from the vines.
Yeah.
Fuck them vines.
Nice.
And I will say what's up to the little mushroom guy. Hey, mushroom guy, what's up?
He can speak to you. He's like, please, just help us.
I mean, that's what we're fucking doing.
Thank you.
Hey, but I meant to ask you, is overkill a thing on this?
Not with these aren't minions, no. So if there's minions, I'll let you know. If
No. I mean, in terms of you attacking me.
Oh, yeah. If it does double your, it's double your full HP, right? It's a lot of damage.
Right, I wasn't trying to
I
waste
don't know
because,
what that rule is.
like I said, when you attacked me last time, I only had 3 health. I think you
No. So
gotta
overkill
be
is
your full HP.
It's double your full HP. So if you had 3, I'd have to do double your full HP plus 3 to kill you.
Right. Okay.
So that is just to straight out kill you. Like there's no death saves
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure though. I'll double check it.
That's what I wasn't sure, but it had to be double what I had left. Or...
No, it's not double what you had left. It's double your full HP, but on top of what you had left. So if you got 3 left, that's when it's bad because it's only double plus a little bit. But to do that much damage, yeah, you got to get super.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I nat 20 did with 6 d6, it could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll double check the rules and we'll pop it in. But yeah, that's the only way you can just die outright without death saves. Or if I attack you when you're down. Cool. Saga, Arta, you are up. Helping these mushrooms slash the vines.
So,
It's
how
looking-
far out do the vines go?
How what, sorry?
How far? I suppose I'm not grappled, am I?
No, you're not grappled. You're not restrained.
So I might as well just beat down on it.
I would suggest that would be
That's a
Beating
that's a
some
miss. That's a 5.
no 5. Definitely doesn't hit.
Got
your-
actually a 6.
Still
And spiritual weapon
Yep.
is a 9.
9 does not hit either. You are flailing away at this.
Oh no, sorry. Spiritual weapon was the 10.
Still doesn't hit.
Well, then
13 was your magic
shut
number.
up.
13 was your magic number. Okay, so the two little
This
mushroom
happens a
men.
lot when you're a cleric, I feel.
Yeah. Oh, you rolled a 2 and 11. So the two mushroom men are, again, they're trying to force their way through as well. Von, you are up before it's go.
Okay.
It's looking pretty
This-
effed.
This time round, I'm going to do the starry form first.
Yes.
That's a 10. So that
That
I
does
guess that
not
does
hit.
not hit.
Right at the end.
hmm.
I'm going to get one of you again.
This is. Do I save that slot or not?
Just in case.
I know. I am going to.
You are going to.
I'm gonna do another moonbeam. In the same spot as before.
It takes its Sonic to go, right?
Yes.
Give me a perception or nature for this
Okay.
plant.
That is a 13.
13. This thing looks weak. So
So what you're saying is, don't waste my second level
I'm
spell
just saying,
slot
if
on
you
it.
if you've got, like, as you're looking at it, it looks like it's holding on with the 13 is not very good. It as you're looking at it, it was bloody before. You can see that, like, the vines are snapping quite easily on this. It's not going to take many more blows.
Okay, I'll do another guiding bolt instead then, at level 1.
Three people
That
fully
is-
missed, so
That's a 13.
13 just hits.
Alright, I'm going to do these separately this time.
Mm-hmm.
$18
18.
radiant damage.
Well and truly kills this vine. As Arta and the mushrooms are, like, raking away at this thing, you fire out the guiding bolt, and it just it seems to hit almost like Luke Skywalker shooting the one bullet into the Death Star. It disappears into the mouth, and just from out of it, you just see the vines disintegrate with the radiant damage
They
that comes out.
they fire out like a party popper.
Like
So these vines just fly out into the air.
Yeah, it's like dying off. As the one in front of you, Corinne, just goes limp and becomes what looks to be just a normal vine on the floor. You have killed the assassin vine. As soon as that happens and they get enough of a gap, you see the two Myconid, and the little sprout jumps from you, Feywind, and just starts running as they disappear inside into the cave.
No loyalty there, then.
I shout, hey,
You're going to be my pet.
I want you to come with me forever.
Nice. So yeah, there are as you stand, no threats on the board. Just a cave in front of you, which the Myconid have disappeared in between. They didn't run off in any form of kind of like to get away. I think that was just what their aim goal was, I suppose. As soon as that door opened, after you see him, as soon as they got that gap, they just pushed in, and then this little sprout charged in after them.
what about the threat of heartbreak?
That's always real in D&D. It's the biggest. It's the biggest killer.
Mimics real life.
Nice. So you have the Myconid cave in front of you. Your choice is now, I suppose, to stop here and pick that up as the first time next session, or do you want to go in and have a chat now? I would say it maybe makes sense for next time if there's going to be a bit of chatting backwards and forwards and people are tired now. But
I have an 8 a.m. call, so I would appreciate that.
yeah,
Yeah. I've got to be in bed for it.
it was nice. So yes, we have arrived at the Myconid cave, lair, whatever you would like to call it. You've killed what blight creatures have appeared, and seemingly got some good favour because they all stayed alive, including the little baby one, which is good. They could have easily died. So
Have you ever known?
unfortunately, the level up isn't there. You didn't quite get where I thought you were going to get. So, see how this goes. Maybe next time.
Next time.
It's probably next time. Let's see. Nice. So we will come back next time. It's Tuesday or Monday? Is it Monday?
Monday.
I think it's Monday. Next Monday. To pick up, yes, the Myconids and their side of the story with the blight that is attacking them. But yeah, good job. You managed to stay away. You got caught with the vines a little bit, which was it's a shame to see, isn't it? When people take 66 poison damage. I was like, whoa.
Mental how much damage that does.
It is the assassin vines are. I can't remember. I think they're from the normal monster manual, but I saw a lot of feedback that was like, "Hey, these guys are way more powerful than you think they are. If someone gets hit with them, you can take people out incredibly quickly if they don't get freed from grapples." So it was a shame to see go down invisible.
I would have died instantly without even having the bludgeoning damage to start off with.
Yeah, you were pretty weak going in there.
I had no idea about that when I saved the mushroom either.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's when you saved the mushroom. Like it 66, it only had like 10 life left. It would have died. So you literally saved the mushroom's life. Yeah, congratulations. You may now become the new Myconid sovereign. Jokes.
That's his thing, isn't it?
Saving the world. Shit. He's the man. But no, perfect. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you on Monday for some more D&D action and potentially a level up. I'm just going to keep dangling it on a string just to keep it. Come on.
It's never happening, is it?
It's very soon.
We're going to be level 3 forever.
Very soon. Just remember, when a level up happens, it just means I get to do more fun. It means that you're at the right time for me to up the level of bad things that might try and kill you. So we all get to have fun. But yes, you'll be leveling up soon to level 4. And we'll find out, next time when you get yourself on some diamond mushrooms. Perfect.